Oh, Jesus. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Beards and Barbarians. I hope you guys have had a great week, because I have so far. And we're going to get into a couple announcements. We have a special guest star today. We're going to have him appear at some point in the episode. And let's just get right into it, Austin, if you could take it away.
All right. The first sponsor, as always, is Oh, nope, YouTube.
No.
Flipper W Energy.
Almost.
Mother Flipper. All right.
Mother freaking son of a gun.
Mother trucker, dude.
Shiznit.
You're like a butt cheek on a stick.
All right, we're gonna move past that.
Only us old heads know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Archie, you're like the youngest one in the group, Brandon.
Oh, not Brett is.
Oh, that's right.
Not. Oh, man, you are.
No, I think you are.
Y'all swing around later. Let's push through this.
Yeah,
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man. W Energy. All natural energy drink. Comes in powder form. It's far superior, in my opinion, so we don't get in trouble. In my own personal opinion, it is far superior than any other energy drink you could buy at a store. It comes in a powder. You shake it. I went Australian for a second.
It kind of sounded like you're doing more of like a
Powder?
president, kind of thing. Yeah, like a JFK kind of thing.
Chad.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Chad. All right.
There's the powder. That is an energy drink. I
Good
know some of
Lord.
our audience. That is an energy drink. No, Brandon, stop it.
Hmm?
You don't do
Just
that.
a little-
You scoop it and you don't rub it on your teeth. You scoop it and you put it in a cling of water and you shake it up and it makes a great energy drink. And if you go to w.com, which is in our link tree, and you type in promo code NAT20Beards, when you've done shopped for all your cool stuff, you get 10% off your entire order. And my personal recommendation is get the orange dreamsicle one because that is phenomenal. Joe.
Green apple is also pretty good.
Well, so the other sponsor that we have, it's our affiliate, is Dragon Nest Delivery. So I just got the January box, so I can finally show you what that logo actually looks like, because we've had the thematic ones for so long. So it's a cute logo. It is a little dragon wearing some delivery gear, and he's holding a mimic. So
Terrifying.
in these boxes, always terrifying. The dragon's the mimic.
Oh god.
In these boxes, it's 2 sets of dice. There's a metal dice. Every single month, and I'll show you what the 2 came in this month. So we got this heavy metal
Cool.
jail cell dice and this
Awesome.
pink lines. It comes with 4 to 5 minis every month. So this month it was all elven themed. There was like an elven warrior, elven wizard, sorcerer, and then there was like a needle blight. Comes with a D&D free, copyright free D&D module. We did it in December. Check it out. We did the holiday one shot if you want to see what they look like.
Super fun.
And the music that's shown in that is all from James over at Dragon Nest Delivery as well. So the music's copyright free as well. When you buy the bundle, you get everything digital, and he sends the box, and it also comes with Japanese and Asian candies.
I know you've been
in this
waiting for
bag.
those.
I have been waiting. I'm gonna have the rock candy today.
Love rock candy.
It actually looks like rocks.
Oh,
It's chocolate.
ow, that's a rock. Yep. Ooh,
Actually, like, oh, okay, they're actually rocks. That
Oh,
sucks.
shit. It's
Um,
for my
Open
fish tank. Oops.
super good. Reminds me of the Easter eggs, the little chocolate Cadbury eggs.
Those are good.
Anyways, that's Dragon's Nest Delivery. Is our hidden guest gonna? You want them to do the next spot, or should I?
Up to you, Brad. Do we unveil and let him do the
Let's
thing?
do the unveil.
All right,
if he's
mystery
able.
guest, make yourself known.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, God.
It was gonna be really awkward if he wasn't here.
Hey!
I put there on the camera, and it was much harder to take off than I was expecting. All right. Hey, I am Run DMG. You may or may not have seen me on TikTok or some of my memes. Spend the entire month of January raising money for charity. That charity being Doctors Without Borders. They are boots on the ground in Palestine and Gaza. Their whole medical system is in shambles right now. I don't even know if they have any working hospitals at this juncture. So they are there providing whatever aid, to wounded, sick, whatever, in this like really tough time for the people over there. And so far this month, we got like 5 days left. So far this month, we have raised, as of like 20 minutes ago, almost like just a hair under $18,000. So we're at like 17. Actually, I'll look it up right now. Like 17.8 something.
That's incredible.
But we're doing really well. We got a couple more days left. 17,875.
Nice.
Got a couple of days left.
That's crazy.
We're really trying to push forward and do a bunch more. We'll see how far we can get. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. I may be here for a while. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Mystery.
I'm a mystery.
Most of the cast doesn't even know,
An
so
enigma.
we're also a mystery.
Oh, that's what that
We'll
is.
wonder together.
That is amazing. Again, what Beers and Barbarians is doing, and you still have some time left to click on our link tree, run in our merch store, get cool B&B merch, and all of our profits from that and our socials are going to go straight to this charity at the end of the month, which I'm super excited about, and that number is amazing. So I appreciate everybody for kicking in and doing whatever they had to do to get that number that high up there. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Joe.
Oh, I think that's it, right? Is that everybody? Logan, if you want to see the new intro, it's coming up.
Ooh, exciting. I can actually do that now.
Ayo! Intro, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Beards and Barbarians. Let me put on some amazing music, and we get right into the action. As we took off last session, the party had woken up from the buffet and had a few discussions amongst themselves and as a group, being told by Eldar and given some advice. They were told a riddle that, after solving, led them to the West Winds. The party then discussed who was going to attend the trip to the Void with Kailu. After a much heated discussion, a person was not found, for Kailu needed more time to think. She then went out to the walls and traveled somewhere with Eldarian, Eldar, and Merlin, while Onyx and Rubio went on a little trip to the library. For the night before, the party had had a dream that were all co-extincting, which led to something they had remembered as the Shifter Tower. Opening up a child's book to realize the Shifter Tower is something from the Shifter Library that is known to be deep within the Great Empire. As Kailu, Eldarian, Eldar, and Merlin teleport, Eldar takes them to the border of the Darklands and the Republic. Kailu had told a plan prior to where she wants to try a druid spell to cure the lands. Each of the sorcerers that weren't druids casted an enhanced magic, aka they rolled Arcana to help improve and speed up the process for Kailu. An 8-hour trial turned into a 3-hour trial as Kailu sent a shock across the entire land of the Darklands, and as the shock erupted the earth, all of the Darklands started to see greenery again. Grass started to grow taller than ever before. The trees started to blossom with beautiful leaves, and the bushes started to grow more. This is where we start our session. Kailu, after doing this, after seeing this new land become so superbly green compared to the darkness it had been for over probably 50 years. What do you do?
Well,
If we know anything from last week,
Honestly?
she's fixing to break a bunch of chat members' hearts whenever she decides who she's taking.
yeah, people are really upset about that. I couldn't even be in chat because of my setup, but like, man, I was told people were really mad about that, so like, sorry, I guess. Eat shit and die, maybe? I don't know.
You do
Um,
know.
I'm kidding. I love you guys. It was a joke. It was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Anyway, so after seeing all of the green, Kylo's probably going to be probably be a little speechless at first because while she had the plan, she did not expect the plan to work the way that it was supposed to because things rarely do. So after just like letting it wash over her that she actually accomplished this task, she just start jumping up and down going, yes, I did it again. It's not her first rodeo bringing something that was once dead back to life, so it's very exciting that it's consistent. Eldarian's not here, so he can't take in the joy with me, but I assume he's
Eldarian would probably
enjoying it.
be in a kind of a shocked mood seeing you do something so significant. Same thing with Eldar and Merlin, who you know as probably the two most powerful sorcerers and magic folk on this plane of existence. And they're just, both their faces. Merlin, this is the first time he isn't talking. His mouth is just dropped.
Thank God. I mean, oh.
At a time. I mean,
astounding. Okay, cool. Let's see. So I guess, like, I don't really know exactly, like, what to do from here, because, like, Kylo came out here and she has accomplished the task that she wanted to accomplish, so, like, I guess now she's going to turn to Merlin and Eldar and be like, well, that went much better than expected. I'm glad it worked. Well, should we do anything else, do you think?
Merlin's gonna kind of like close his jaw, stretches back a little bit, and look at you. Say, what? Well, I wasn't expecting that to actually work. I've attempted that. I don't know how many times.
That's because you're a bitch. What? I'm not there.
You're not here. So, I mean, the board is yours. What do we do from here? I don't know. It seems to me that you guys are doing everything you need to do, so what's next?
Well, I suppose the only thing we could do next is go back to the party. We have a couple of things to sort out still, and I believe another uncomfortable conversation to have. But that's for later. I know you can teleport us, and that's fine. You can, please feel free, but I have some thinking I need to do, actually. So I'll fly back. And then before anybody says anything, she wild shapes into an owl and then starts heading back.
Merlin, just as you're flying away, turns to Eldar. And she's your apostle. Yes, that's why. You fucking moron. Alright, Eldarian, let's go. And they all grab hands and they're teleported back to the party as Kylo flies and soars up into the sky to grab some altitude in order to make the flight a little shorter. You hear something very particular coming from Andor, but the part of Andor that didn't get cured, you're able to see it from this perspective. You're able to see probably hundreds of thousands of people walking through the lands towards Eden's Garden, Zuskia, the Void, and Republic, leaving the shadows. But the one thing that is staying the same is where the Dark Castle is, except you're hearing as the gates open up and thousands upon thousands upon thousands of marching footsteps in unison as an army starts to unfold from the Dark Castle, bracing themselves for something.
Raven's excited.
Well, that's not great. we'll add that to the list of things that we apparently have to solve. Whoops.
You make your flight back, passing over top of Stillwater, a beautiful town, and you can see them all having a nice celebration. Coming back to the party, we go back in time an hour, or a couple of hours, as Rubio and Onyx, grabbing their books, leave the library.
I'm just glad I didn't have to go.
So-
we left the library, yeah.
Yeah, you guys leave the library. You've gotten two books written by Van Helsing on goblins, and Onyx, you've managed to grab a child's book for the Shifter Library.
Yeah.
From here, as you leave, heading back to the group or wherever you're going, what do you guys do?
I think I also grabbed a map too of the Empire.
Okay.
Great Empire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, my liege, do you know who you want to bring to your goblin escapades?
Rubio will turn him and think for a moment and say, "It's funny I bring it up. I was actually going to ask your advice first. My most trusted follower."
Raven is
You
hurt.
flattered me. Flattered me too well. I don't know. I don't know much about goblins. Maybe. I know
Neither
they
do
like
I.
shiny things, and if that's all it takes, hey, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
I've leafed through my books and I've learned enough to know they like strength and they need a leader to be strong. And that's the whole reason I'm interested in them. Long time ago, they were a part of this world, but now they just seem as vermin. I'd like to change that. But the only reason I ask you is I'm considering either yourself or Eldarian. You would guarantee my safety and also be an incredible hand in this task, but Eldarian possesses some magics that could also aid. Hence why I ask your opinion. Do you believe yourself better equipped to deal with the Goblin Horde and gain them as allies for our kingdom? Or do you think Eldarian would be better suited?
It depends on what kind of strength they deem valuable. They could be muscle-headed and only view physical strength and think anybody who uses spells is a big fat cheater. So
That's a good point. If you grace me with your presence, I'd be honored to take you along on this journey. It's not going to be easy, but with your help, it'll be a hell of a lot better than it was on alone.
well, I got a griffin, and you can shoot people from far, far away. So I think those powers combined make a hell of a
Captain
ass
Planet.
kicking.
Oh, sorry.
I've gained some powers that the group has not seen yet as well. If it has to come up that must use them, I might blow your mind a little bit, but just you wait.
Oh,
You
God.
thought I was strong before. I don't think these goblins will be too much of an issue. It'll be more of a battle of the minds and wits that will get us through this. But our brawn and my magic will get us out safely if that fails. I say, let's get your map you mentioned earlier and get ourselves back to the group and explain what we'll be doing. We've got a lot to get done and so little time to do it.
Yeah, let's get to her.
Now, where would we find a map? And I'm assuming Rubio would ponder in his brain. I've been through this city quite a bit.
A map for
The Empire for Onyx. He mentioned it last session.
Well, I got
Got one.
got one.
Oh, you did already? Oh, I
yeah,
thought you
from
needed
the
one.
library.
As you guys are
Never mind.
peering towards
I
this
thought you were
map,
talking about map for goblins.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There
as
is
well.
none. I couldn't find one last time.
Um,
Alright, back to
okay,
the group.
As you guys are walking, I'd imagine you saying that Onyx would probably hand you the map, looking towards this map. If I can pull it up myself, that would be so nice. You're seeing the Great Empire, but from most other maps that you've acquired, this has a lot more fleshed out details. You're able to see more cities and more locations within it, like the Greatest Arena and Nordor. But one thing in particular that pierces your eyes is this massive fucking wall that they have going across the entire border.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what that is.
No one has a better wall.
The wall will
Okay,
protect
no.
us.
Make the Empire great again.
But two
Mega-
giant.
mega.
Okay,
There
okay.
is
No,
no,
this
there
wall-
is no war in Bossing Say. What?
I had to. I'm
There is
sorry.
no war in Boss 8. There never has been.
Tell you what, this wall.
Anyway, so after looking at that, we travel back to the exact moment where you guys left the library, where Raven is most likely still doing fucking push-ups downstairs, and Cars, after having a moment for yourself upstairs alone. From here, what do you do?
Cry.
Honestly, yeah. So sorry, time lapse wise, that would be.
That would be right when Kailu had left. It'd probably been maybe between 30 minutes to an hour, giving yourself a good amount of time to just digest being so, I wouldn't say vulnerable, but open towards someone in such a long time.
Yeah, no, I understand how you know. I honestly, yeah. So if it's directly after that conversation, he probably would have rushed off, because they were in his room and
Yeah.
he's the one that left. So he'll probably have gone to like Onyx's room because Onyx, he knows, wouldn't be there, because he knew where Onyx was going. Close the door and just kind of like find some ways to console himself. So he probably would just sit on the edge of the bed, pull out his family short sword, and kind of just like polish the hilt a little bit. And every now and again, like he'd be wiping off water that hits the blade.
Roll me insight with advantage. Just trust me.
Damn it, Kailu, you made Cars cry.
Listen,
Insight.
Polishing
Sure.
his
I
life
am not
with his tears, man.
Break out of here.
I am
Yeah,
not
no, it's a
responsible
terrible
for
thing.
managing people's feelings, okay?
That's true.
Like, I understand
It's
we
true.
feel like that's the case because I am a gentle, kind person, but no.
That's just what they want you to think, guys. 24.
24. As you're polishing off your family dagger, most likely memories of your family would have just peered into your brain. You might have been trying to flesh them out, but one thing you truly get hit with is a moment with Bor and his father and yours talking about the West Winds. You
Okay.
remember while you headed west, the winds were trying to push you back towards your family as they were getting ambushed on your first hunt. With all this, you're realizing maybe the west winds don't mean something towards the west. Maybe it's following the winds of the west, as your father had taught you during your hunt, or teaching you for your first hunt, and you've come out of your memory, and you're still polishing off your knife.
Short sword, but yeah.
Short sword, my bad. Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, the way that, because the way that I probably, or Cars would probably spend most of his time is that it's the console. I need to console myself, control my emotions, do what I was trained as an assassin, and push this down. And we need a war to we have a war to fight. But yeah, polishing a sword, a tear hits the sword every now and again, but that's him.
Okay.
That's all he's doing.
Do you at any point head downstairs, or would you just remain in your room?
After the gravity of, for him, that the last conversation he had, probably not. No.
Okay. We cut to downstairs. Raven. On roll 20, because it's good, or not roll 20, D&D Beyond, because it'll be easier. Roll me 6 D100s.
A lot of dice.
How many push-ups he's doing? Like, Jesus.
Yes. It's going to be 3 hours of him just nonstop doing push-ups. So I'd say that's probably low, but we'll see with the dice.
266.
Feels like there also needs to be like a con save.
No. He fucking destroyed his athletics check. He's good. At this time,
Con
Dante
save was
is
a natural 20 for 29.
fuck's sakes. So Dante at this point is watching you do your push-ups, and he's counting over and over and over again until you probably go from that number to 300. And that's when into the room teleports Eldarian and only Eldar.
Oh, Raven's
If
just
I-
every time he goes down and comes back up, all he's doing is going, bigger number, bigger number, bigger number.
Oh, I'm gonna leave you do it. And as Eldar says that, he makes his way to a table to sit down and probably enjoy a beverage alongside Eldar, who would be watching you, and Rubio and Onyx both enter into the building. From here, you're watching your friend just on the ground doing push-ups, and you're hearing a number that's over 300 coming out of Dante's mouth as he's watching. And every time that it goes past 10, Roken's taking out a piece of silver and putting it into a pile that's in front of Dante.
That's why you don't bet against the big guy when push-ups are involved.
I'm
realizing
that.
I could do that. Whatever, man. I'm kidding.
You want to bet on it? No, Roken, no. But, no.
As long as you're paying me, yeah.
No.
Bigger
100
number,
push-ups.
bigger number.
100. I say I could do 100. 5 gold.
Is that how much ale is 100?
100. What?
That was a rhetorical question for myself, wasn't it?
And at this point, Kailu has wild shape back into her form, and when you get to the capital, would you have probably enter into the tavern knowing that's where you left Raven, or where would you have gone?
I mean, that's where I left the entire rest of the party. So yeah, I'd go to the tavern. That's where everybody else is, I assume. I mean,
Perfect.
realistically, at some point, Onyx and Rubio did go to the library, and that's fine. But I don't think I was around for them actually going and dipping out. So regardless, that's where I last left most of the party members. So I'll probably go to the tavern.
Okay. And as you walk into the tavern, kind of chaos is unfolding. As
Tracks.
everyone, you see Raven on the ground doing push-ups, Onyx trying to convince Roken to bet on him doing push-ups, Rubio most likely laughing, Eldar and Eldarian sitting at a table having a pint of ale. What do you do? Oh, and Cars is nowhere to be seen.
Well, I wish I could say I'm surprised, but this is pretty par for the course for this group. So I gotta pull up the map. Hold on. Let's see.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, I'm done. I did all the push-ups.
I think you forgot one.
I'd probably go up to the bar and be like, "Oh, Broken, have you seen Cars?"
Yes. He's a half-orc.
Yeah, he is. Good job. Where have you seen? Where was he last? Has he come back down? Did he leave
you
the
mean-
tavern?
I don't know. You asked me if I seen Cars. I've seen him.
You know what? You're correct. That was my bad. I should have phrased that question better.
Some logic on that.
Got
Okay,
the same answer out
well-
of Raven, too. Be like, yeah, I know what he looks like. What?
The purple guy? Yeah, I know what he looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Realistically, she should have known better. Okay, well, I guess she's just gonna leave them to it. And Dante's still here, right?
Yep, he's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
He has a big
cool.
pile of silver right now with a big ass grin on his face.
Okay, well then, Roken's absolutely no help. Dante, have you seen Cars in the past few hours? Has he left the tavern? I'm just trying to find him. I wanted to have another conversation with him.
I'm gonna be honest. No, I've been very, very focused on your green friend here. He fucking made me a lot of silver, but I haven't seen anyone come down after you. So if he was up there, he might still be up there.
Wait, Dante, aren't you
Alright.
a rare person? Can't you not touch silver? Doesn't silver hurt you?
I'm a direwolf. Not the same thing.
Shapeshifter.
It's not the same thing.
Ting. You.
That's specious.
Music's ended.
Specious? Hey, you're
Okay,
right.
well,
You're right.
How
Hit.
dare!
I didn't know what he
Kailu's
was.
decided she no longer wants to be a part of whatever conversation is now going to flourish and start. So we're gonna take our happy ass upstairs. wherever the stairs are in this.
Where
Where
ours
ours is.
technically
area.
is.
Where do you think you're going? You just got here.
And you make your way up the stairs as you walk up the nice creaky stairs into the dark second floor of the tavern, which is the inn. You make your way to the last room you'd seen cars with the door already is still kind of open. No one's in it. The room that Raven had taken off is open as well, and the spare room on the far end is also open. There's only one room that is technically that has a closed door.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna poke my head into the open door rooms first.
Here's what's
And if
gonna
he's
get
not
fun.
there. Oh no.
As-
Okay.
As you creak the door open, you're met with thuds from below you as the downstairs door opens, and from the reflection of the window that's coming from the room you're about to peek your head into, and from all the other windows, it seems as though whatever's walking in to the tavern, the light's just shining off of it, like it's some sort of reflective. And this is where we introduce
I hit it with my great axe.
Violence immediately.
this
It's on
is
par.
where we introduce Run Damage's character. Ryan, if you want to introduce your character as he walks into the tavern and everyone besides Kylu and Raven turns to meet you,
Cars.
what are they
Kylo
seeing?
and cars.
Kylu and
They're
Cars.
seeing this. You know, you've all have seen Dragonborn, but I am this luminescent, crystalline version of a Dragonborn with almost too many horns on their head. There's like 6 or 7 horns blazing backwards, wearing dusty, like well-made, pretty ornate clothing, but it's very dusty. Obviously, some form of like I was a soldier of some kind at some point. That I've like put things together, added pieces. It's all dusty, dirty, well ridden in. Got a longbow slapped over my shoulder, and I've got these like piercing blue eyes that are just like almost like just surveying the entire interior here as I walk in, looking. It seems like I'm looking for people.
Dragonborn soldier, huh? That's a creative choice.
I told him nothing about your character besides you're a barbarian.
Oh,
So yeah.
Nice.
And as this
That's funny.
gemmed Dragonborn walks into the tavern, and Cars and Kylie, you feel the thuds, and you all hear
What the fuck is that?
from Roken downstairs.
Well, that seems pretty rude. I'm a person, so
With
do you
the
mean,
southern
what is that?
accent, Too. This is so crazy.
y'all, like he kind of shoulders like his pack is like y'all act like you ain't never seen no Dragonborn before. I'm a little confused.
Well, Raven stands up at this point and goes,
Yeah, Rogan.
Aye.
From there.
"You sound funny."
To me, you sound funny. That's where coming up from different places is.
Why, Rubio?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
very
looking-
confused at the moment.
I may have got turned around. You sound familiar. I'm looking for. I think it's like Murphy's Law, something like that.
What? Why? What do you want? Why?
Just curious. I'm hoping to make some good friends. I heard that they had a recent engagement with King Welch that went a little sour. Sour grapes, I guess. And I'm hoping that maybe I can. Maybe there's some kind of agreement that we can come to, and we can kind of figure each other out.
Is your character really a soldier?
Was a soldier. Yeah.
Do I know? Do I recognize?
History.
Because I am also. So I'm a lieutenant in a like.
Would he get advantage for his
Nope,
history check?
different armies.
Oh, great, cool. So watch this total happen.
Our
Alright,
Dragonborn.
So, okay, let me do the whole thing first. It's another natural 20 for a total
God.
for a total of 18.
There it is.
Tracks.
Would you be wearing any of your armor from
High as I can roll
being
for
a
history.
soldier?
Yeah. It's all patchwork at this point, but yeah, there's definitely like I've got some like ribbons or whatever that shows like a previous rank, and probably some. I'm proud of where I come from, so I would probably be have those
Raven.
symbols.
you would recognize this as the Great Empire Army and a pretty high rank in the army as well.
Like higher than me?
No.
Yeah, cool. So Raven's going to, like, slowly walk forward and kind of do that weird thing because he's dumb. So he's just gonna, like, get real close and start looking you over. So he's shiny, Great Empire, clothing.
Yep, most people wear clothing, so I feel like that you could probably just strike that one off the clues there.
I knew a couple guys.
Onyx,
Yeah,
shut up.
that's just me.
So,
Wow.
what is your name, friend?
It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's Jimathoran Quanalesti, but you can call me Jim.
That's what we're gonna go with, because I don't remember what you said already. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm probably not gonna remember Jim. So,
Not a
Also-
big word type of fella.
Been called Jim the Gem before, if that fits your mouth better.
Rubio, this is Jim.
Jim the Gem.
This is Jim
Nice to
Jam.
meet your acquaintance. I'm Rubio Apophis, King of the Republic, and one of the many members of Murphy's Law.
Oh, well, I guess I found my target here. It's nice to meet all y'all.
I am part of the War Council in Zuskia. My name is Raven, and that is all that is important at the moment. As he's trying to sound as sophisticated as Raven possibly can, which is not a lot.
Bless him. Doing his
Well,
best.
I'm
My
just but a
little buddy.
humble ranger. It is my pleasure to meet y'all's acquaintances.
Ranger. We don't have none of them. Do you have a pet?
You hear like a dragon roar out where like the entrance of this. Yeah, I mean it's more of a companion, but yeah, I guess it's kind of like it's a little bit like a horse.
Next question.
Does Kailu
May
hear
I
this
touch
roar
it?
from
yeah.
upstairs?
That was one of the big things you guys are hearing from upstairs.
Well, the moment she hears that, she is running down the stairs and like trying to figure out what kind of creature that
I
might
can just
be.
picture this.
That's
You
Kylo.
open the door, you and Cars probably make eye contact, ready to just go back at the conversation. Roar of a dragon, eyes open, sprinting away.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it happened. She had full intentions to have that conversation, and then something very big and very loud made a very aggressive roaring noise, and she was immediately like, druid brain. So yeah, I have now
Babies.
made my way downstairs. Do we know what that loud roar was?
Yeah, it's his Rubio
Companion?
buddy. It's his that. I think they're buddies.
It's my Drake. If you
Oh,
familiar.
Kylu, this is Jim Jam.
Jim Thrawn Quanalesti, but Jim is my
My name is Kailu. You said it's outside?
He is, yeah.
And she immediately just like whips out her book and just barrels past and out the door.
Kylu, hold on, it could. Never mind.
It'll be fine.
Alright, my griffin will tell me if it's gonna eat her telepathically.
Right. Telepathy. Right.
I'm gonna use my telepathy to tell my griffin, hey, if it's about to eat her, swoop in and save her life.
Good call.
Well, I am a humble guy. My name's Onyx.
Nice to meet you, Onyx. It's good to meet you.
He's the rock of the group.
I am a rock.
Well, if it helps, I'm a crystal, so we're I guess we could be cousins if you think about it hard enough.
Thought you said your name was Jim.
Yeah, but like he kind of like chips off a little piece of his scale. It's like pure amethyst. It's like but I mean, yeah.
Just for reference for you, since this is your first time with us, Raven has an intelligence of 6.
Oh no, I got that.
Okay, good.
He picked up.
I picked up what you were putting down. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
When you said telepathy, that was enough.
It's Rubio, calm down and don't hurt yourself. It's pronounced telepathy. Okay.
Jim Jam, are you like a representative from the Great Empire?
I'm so happy everybody's sticking with Jim Jam. It's great.
Yeah, you could think of me like that. You could think of me as a representative of the Empire. Unofficial.
Okay.
Well, these words are
So
great. I'm gonna walk away.
Who sent you if it's unofficial?
In a way, you all sent me here. Y'all's meeting with King Welch is spread pretty far and wide afterward, and it seems like y'all need to get inside the Empire, but you don't really have a good way to do it, and you dropped the ball with King Welch, and I figured I might be able to help you.
Excuse
Out
me.
of character, that's a very polite way of saying that.
I mean, it's extremely polite. Y'all shit the bed is what it was.
I think we hurt his little feelings, did we?
Hey, who's King Welch again?
The guy you call coward.
Oh,
Yeah,
Three times.
the coward thing spread real quick. People thought that was funny, but also, I mean, if you were trying to get help, probably not the best way to do it.
I was just gonna fly there,
right.
fly over whatever they had set up.
Don't let me dampen your spirit, but
Right.
I don't know if that'll work as well as you think it would.
Why is that? They got.
It kind of looks behind him, and there's like a dragon with like the wings flare out. It's like they got some stuff that can fly. Like I'm not an outlier here, and catapults. I mean, the wall itself is 500 feet high, so I mean it's it's a bit of a jump to get over. It's 100 feet.
So, is this the Great Army's, the Great Empire's army is comprised of a lot of flying fellas?
Dragonborn, got some orcs in there.
We got one of those.
Goliaths. This is not an outlier. Like I didn't find this along the way. This I've had this for a hot minute. I don't know. It's not necessarily an object.
Great.
I was just like in the background running in circles around him, trying to make diagrams, asking questions of this beautiful creature she's just met.
Raven's
What exactly
trying his hardest
inspired-
to understand the words he's using.
Empire.
What? No.
Ruby's gonna.
Great Empire, do not fly into.
Yeah, it's a little rough. But you're in luck. Because being a ranger, being from there, know my way around a little bit, there is a way in. Since you kind of messed up the diplomatic route. You're like, I don't keep on bringing up the thing that you did, but you did do it, and it kind of limits your options a significant bit there.
I think that
We
was
is a
me
strong
that messed up the diplomatic
Yeah.
route. Yeah.
Two of us specifically. What's your angle on all this? What are you looking to?
My thoughts exactly. Scratch our back, we scratch yours type of deal. That's what I'm assuming.
Raven
You know,
leans
I-
over and starts scratching Rubio's back.
Oh, thank you.
It just starts purring.
You're not wrong. I do have something I want to get in. I'm not necessarily super popular right now in the Empire, so I'm thinking if the meeting went bad. I'm sorry to keep on bringing it up. The meeting went bad, but everybody's heard tale of your stories at this time. Y'all are a force for good, maybe a little awkward at times, but a force for good. And I think y'all need to get the Empire for some reason. I need to get back into good graces of the Empire for some reason. As long as y'all don't call everybody a coward that we meet there, I feel like those things could be intertwined pretty well.
Listen, I call it like I see it.
A little bit of a straightforward mindset, this one.
Yeah, I
find
don't
it
know
right.
who let him do the talking.
Y'all do constantly, and I haven't figured out why yet.
I am not in a role of leadership. We're in.
Fun.
The king is sitting right
You
there.
also let the guy barter that can't count.
Listen, Kailu is really proud of his
there.
efforts, and she tries to minimize the damage where she can, okay?
Jim, would you consider yourself? Well, would the Great Empire consider you a bit of an outlaw, a bandit?
Oh, rebel.
Throw in jail at the site.
That's a great question. I think I'm more of a traditional sense of the outlaw. Like I'm outside the law. Like the laws don't cover me anymore. I'm like I've been outlawed, but I'm not like an outlaw. Like I'm not a brigand on the road. I've been a slight case of banishment is all it is.
Passive
Right.
outlaw.
Okay,
Got-
banished.
But as I see it, unless y'all are going to go back and apologize to King Welch, y'all don't have a ton of options. Just like me. Our only
Right.
option is each other right now.
Well, we
Raven,
get
do you
in,
wanna-
we don't apologize. What's next?
Raven, do you want to apologize for calling that man a coward? Will you?
Oh no.
I don't think it's in his
All right,
vocabulary.
Jim.
Alex.
Joke's
Been
on
real
you. I don't
hopeful
know the
for you.
meaning of that word.
That's what I said.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Don't worry about the big
Raven's
fella.
Raven's still trying to recover mentally from the outlaw speech that Jim just gave because he tried to follow and they got like the biggest migraine. I'm not an outlaw, but I'm outside the law. The laws don't really apply to me. Raven's just like their eyes are crossed and they're probably drooling a tad.
Right. I mean, all in all, you do a pretty good sales pitch,
Oh, thank you.
but probably need to round everybody up and get their inputs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as,
exactly.
as
Don't have
As
exactly a lot of
unexpected.
options.
I'll get a nice.
come,
Go ahead.
Kailu's come back through the door and she's like, "That dragon out there is simply beautiful. I've never seen another one like that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Have you had him for very long?"
I mean, it's a little complicated. I've had versions of him for a very long time, but it's one of those things where, you know,
Version.
he's here for a while and then he gets shot out the air, he passes, and then I have to like resummon him, and I'm not entirely sure if it's the same one or like the same spirit. It's a little funky.
Now that is interesting. I might have to go read a couple of books on the matter.
He's
and then
more-
she goes, "Oh no, you go ahead. You finish."
He's more of a spirit, like a draconic spirit or such, made manifest. Like I can cast a spell and he kind of appears when he dies. You know, it's a little different.
What I
Oh,
did for my griffin.
okay.
Very
I
nice.
was going to say similar.
I'm gonna go find cars, Dan.
Okay.
Raven's like, "I can't understand this conversation anymore," and I've checked
I'm
out.
out.
Word.
No, I actually have to rewind for a second
Listen.
because. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Cars is eating a muffin right now, so you can do whatever you want.
You make your way upstairs, Raven,
Got
but
into
this
the
is a
hidden
question
snacks.
for Cars.
Kylie, you
After
make
Kylie
Cars
had
stressy.
left, after Kylie had actually ran away because both of you heard the sounds of a fucking dragon. Leaving your door open, would you have gotten up and shut it, or would you have left it open and continued to polish your short sword?
Doesn't give a shit. He's like, dragon.
Yeah, honestly, like I would have heard it and then kind of been like, we're in a capital city. It's someone else's fucking problem. I'm done.
What do we pay these people for?
Yeah, like we have an army. Like it's not my problem unless someone
Get
tells
to
me.
work,
it.
Rudy.
Not my city. I don't care.
Also valid, but yeah, I probably wouldn't be polishing my short sword anymore, as it's probably been, I think, a few hours since Kylie had left, came back, and then that ran out. So that sword
Sorry, guy.
is like probably good. I would say when Kailu came in, he probably was just sitting there like lamenting almost, or just quiet. So seeing someone barge in and then go, "Oh shit, I'm out," he's just gonna be sitting there like dumbfounded, probably. So
And then probably the head of Raven peers in as he starts looking through the bedrooms, walking up the creaky stairs onto the second level. You'd pass by Cars' room. No, how would you approach Cars? Like, would you try to do something funny, or how are you approaching the situation?
Hey. Hey. Hello.
are you like saying it from down the hall? I feel like you're not like.
I'm in the hallway just saying it out loud.
Okay, that's what I thought. You'll hear from the end of the hallway just a.
Hey,
Yeah.
you will never believe this shit.
Let me guess. Whoa. Wait. Are you walking down the hall? Are you in the doorway now?
He's kind of walking, still trying to. They're still walking, trying
Figure
to
out which room it is.
yep.
Yeah. As you say, you'll never believe this shit. I heard the dragon, Raven.
No, but there's somebody riding the dragon, not like in a weird way, like as like like you ride it. Never mind, you get it. So there's another fucking dragonborn down there. It's cool. His name,
Wait. I just want to take a stab at it because we've met 2 Dragonborn so far that have
he seems
approached
good.
us.
I wouldn't stand
Okay.
it, but yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead.
So, his name's Jim Jam, and he's super shiny.
As you probably come to the doorway, like the moment you say Jim Jam, it's like hands up and slap the thighs as he stands up.
Hey, for real though, before we go down there, you alright? You look like you've been crying.
I will kill you in your sleep.
Damn. I was just kidding. Jeez. Let's go, jerk. I was just kidding. It was a joke. I'm sorry. You need a
Actually, as he actually opens his arms up, which probably is like a very rare, if not ever, happen occurrence, as he walks up to you, and just hits you with like a gut punch, trying to walk by you.
Oh, you do what?
And so it's a quick one, and then he taps your shoulder.
There's a good one.
My brother used to do that to me.
There's a good. There's it. Yep. As he's walking by, Raven's gonna do that thing where he taps him right in the back of the knee.
Yeah. So like, as he hits you and like says that, walks off like, I feel better. Fucking god damn it! As he like stumbles, you hear like the sound of his foot go. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go solve whatever you're talking about. And
Right.
I doubt his name is Jim Jam.
that's what he said.
That's
His name
ridiculous.
was Jim Jam. I don't know. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
He said Jim Jam. I thought he said Jim Jim at first, but he was like, no, it's Jim Jam. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He's a ranger, so, he can,
Range.
trap things.
I guess a lot of my people are rangers. They're dead now. So let's see how far that actually carries them.
Right, forgot the brooding aspect of you. Right, all right. As
Give
they
me
walk
the
down
Webster Dictionary definition of brooding, Raven.
Give me them first 2 words again.
I realize now that was probably not the question I asked. Anywho, you're right. I'm sorry for being a dick. And he'll say it with like one of those like shit grins. Like where like one of the tusks is probably out.
Yeah, no, Raven, they've got the little side cock grin, too. Like, it's the dynamic
Yeah.
between the 2 characters. They're basically brothers at this point.
I was gonna say that's just siblings.
Yeah.
So, how tall is Cars
I'm
again?
sorry you feel that.
6. He's 6 something. I don't know. I never remember. I feel like you're the only one I've ever played with that's like my character's 6'8".
Well, I
Don't
was
you forget
going
it.
to do something funny,
No,
so I gotta make sure.
I just never remember. Hold on, give me 1 second. It's like 6'3". I'll say 6'4". 6'4". Close enough.
Perfect. So as they get down, Raven's gonna go, "Hey, Jim Jam. This is Cars." And as he says Cars, Raven's gonna put his forearm on the top of Cars' head.
Oof.
Just
Nice to meet you, Cars. I am Jimatron Quantalesti, or I guess Jim, but some people call me Jim the Gem. Jim.
Jimatron, the Chronoliski. He calls you Jim Jam.
Jim is perfectly fine, but I guess Jim Jam is adequate.
I forgot he uses words.
Most people
and
do, Raven.
He'll do like that side step away from the fact that you're like getting fucking little brothered right now. Jim, why the fuck are you here?
Oh, that seems a little saucy, but I guess I can get into it. I'm gonna like grab a drink from the bar and be like, well, I think I already kind of communicated this to your friends, but y'all kind of stepped in it with King Welch. Didn't go great. Coward was used a lot. People were embarrassed. You're having a hard time finding your way into the Great Empire. Upon hearing this, I thought, hey, I know a way into the Great Empire. Maybe we could help each other out. I'm not so hot in the Great Empire right now, but y'all are a bunch of heroes. Maybe y'all could do some good things. I can help get a little credit with it, and we're all good to go.
Excuse me. What do you mean you're not so hot with the Empire right now?
Just a mild case. Go ahead.
Not to be intrusive, but if you Well, to be quite frank, if you want to benefit from something and we want to benefit from something, we should know what we're getting into. It's only fair.
He was banished.
Yeah, a mild case of banishment. And honestly, it was
What were the charges? Like, why did you get banished?
legitimately just, I don't even know. People didn't like me.
Robbing.
I wish I could say it was something cool, but it was legitimately like it was legitimately like high school hazing from day one, and then like a couple years in, I just got like a pink slip, and I was told I can't come back no more. So I honestly like legitimately have no idea why I was
Hey,
treated
DM.
so poorly.
I incited you.
Yeah, I want an insight check on that.
17.
All right.
That was bad.
17.
Okay.
Hold on, it's trying to roll. Give it a second.
So far
15.
you've interacted with a 6 intelligence and a 4 charisma character. You having fun
Oh,
yet,
yeah.
Ryan?
I gotta roll too good for my character, Ryan.
There is nothing deceptive about what he is saying. He's being blatantly honest, just putting it all on the table. He was hazed, and basically, just from people not liking him, he was banished.
Banished.
There might be more, but if there
Nerd.
is more, he has no idea.
Okay. Or he hasn't shared, at least, right? Like.
Or yeah,
Sounds
maybe you don't know.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna be real with you as I take like a long drag from a beverage. Like, I wish I had a cool story to tell you, like, you know, accused of a crime I didn't commit. You know, I'm out here solving crimes. It was like one like swirly and like underwear tug at a time, and then eventually they just like we were like outside the wall, and then I turned back around, and then there was nobody else, and there was like a little piece of paper on a tree that was like you're banished.
No offense, Timothy.
It's
I
Jim.
didn't ask. I didn't ask that far. I just was curious.
Well, you asked what was going on, and then somebody else asked why.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know why my body. You know what? I think I speak for all of us. Yes, we're gonna look for a way into the Empire. Do we need you? No. Will we take you? Yeah. At this point, it's war.
Kylo just like smacks him on the arm.
Carson
Not enough to
such
hurt,
a
but enough
dick.
to get the point across and
Just-
stop being an asshole.
Roll card.
No, it's fine. If you feel like you don't need my assistance, feel free.
They
They have a lot of
Yeah.
dragon scars.
We're appreciative of all the help we can get. And Cars meant to say that in his very aggressive, roundabout way.
No, I get it. I've met a few cars in my time. They're a little, just a little dark around the edges. But in real, they're like deep down center. They're like a little teddy bear.
Cars, you're
I killed
clone.
At the moment, sorry, whoever's standing directly next to him, which sounds like Logan, like Kylo and Raven,
Probably Kylo.
all you'll hear under his breath is, the moment he says soft on the edges, killed my wife.
Who hasn't? It's a tough world out there. I've never had one, but it happens.
Never been married
Killed
either.
for my wife.
Yeah.
Because that's
I mean-
the same.
Just like
You almost
rubbing
killed me
temples.
to get your wife.
Exactly.
Well,
Why
wow.
not pull it again?
All that aside, let me ask you a question. Aside from me and Raven, this body's not very stealthy. I'm sure you are. How banished are you? Like, if we got caught with you, would we be fucked?
Probably not. If I'm, you'd probably be fine. Now, you calling King Welch a coward and y'all getting caught inside the Great Empire, that...
Well, I called him a hypocrite, actually. Raven called
No,
him a coward.
I'm sure that's a lot better, and I'm sure he won't take your toes for it the same. I'm sure that's fine. That'll just be a regular, like, spanking on the bottom, I'm sure. He's only a king.
I mean,
Easy.
me
Rubio.
too.
You see, he's a turtle.
Me or
I think there was, like, a weird, like, crossover of voices, and I heard he's a turtle.
I heard that too.
Easy, Rubio.
No, yeah, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
you said he's only a king, and I was like, easy, Rubio.
Rubio's a-
You happen at the same time.
I heard turtle as well. To be honest.
He's the turtle.
Yeah,
He's a
not all-
turtle.
Not all kings are as chilled out as mine.
Being king is a consolation prize. I've just adopted the role and I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
No,
A lot of ego here.
Those are stars.
We'll take your help. Yes.
Okay.
The constellations. Congratulations. Alrighty.
I knew a word.
Jim, could you actually do me a favor with talking with everyone in kind of one part of the room? You're able to kind of look at them all up and down, see what they're wearing, see what they have. Can you roll me perception with advantage?
Would my passive perception of 24 cover?
Holy Jesus Christ! Oh my god.
I see everything.
Mars may have found his match.
had to beat a
I'm
13
not
to
pickpocketing this
roll
guy.
that. No, I'm kidding. Jesus Christ. Dude, what the fuck?
Raven will probably
So,
try.
right away, you're noticing everyone that you're talking to in Murphy's Law has a stone similar to something you had found earlier on. The green gemstone.
So I am starting to notice like a little bit of a pat. Y'all got them little rocks and stuff on you. You know, Jim,
yeah.
I guess. I'm Jim the Jim. I found this like a couple days ago. It kind of looks similar, don't you think?
Where
did you get
find
that?
that?
Raven
great
is
question. Where did I find it?
instantly- Raven is instantly. Okay, what? He
Everyone
said,
in unison.
you said it's
Yeah, it
the
is
green gem, right?
The
Yeah.
Earth Stone.
The one Murphy
Yeah.
had?
Yep.
Raven is instantly hostile.
Oh boy.
In what way are you showing your hostility?
The great axe does does our stuff work
Nope.
again? Well, the great axe
Oh.
is out. It's an obsidian stone black great axe.
That was going to be my question. Like, did Kailu, upon seeing that gemstone, did Kailu, like, because she probably would have clutched at her own necklace and been like,
Well, he referenced
How?
it, so yes. One other person that would be right away into the middle of everyone fighting, Eldar would push his way in front of Raven, kind of look him up and down, agreeing with his like stance and what he's doing, and then look over at Eldar, or not Eldar, Jesus Christ,
Jim Jam.
at Jim Jam, and he's going to grab his staff and make you basically do a T pose as he starts patting you down. But you feel that there's some sort of magic coming from his fingers as he's patting you down, and he looks at you. He whistles, and a tiny bird, just a nice black raven, appears from just blue mist, and he looks at the raven. Kill George. The raven disappears. Not a moment goes by before another form of energy appears, and this gingered man appears,
Oh boy.
dropping down. Oh, what the
I pull out my
fuck,
swords.
Eldar? Oh shit, you guys? What's fuck's sakes, dude? No,
Hello.
him. As he
Hello,
points
George.
over at Jim Jam. You see this ginger bard just get up. He has
Just
nice
Jim.
pink clothes on, wearing bardic clothes. So, you know, the nice fuzzy stuff going around his neck. He has a nice lute on his back. He walks right up to you and he just starts smelling you. And he turns over to Eldar. How? Find Arthur. Talk to him quickly. This could be revolutionary. He looks over at Raven. For now, please don't kill him. For now.
Raven's
For
probably.
now,
Raven's
how about just
probably
not kill him?
Raven's at the point now where cars, you could probably feel the heat coming off of them at the moment because they are pissed. Because the last time they saw that stone, we all know who had it. And now
Where-
this guy's got it.
Where'd you get this stone, Jim? It's very important.
As I'm getting more uneasy, there's like a low grumble from outside, and like
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this electric blue head of a drake is now like peering inside, like little tufts of like smoke coming out of its mouth, and I'm getting brighter. Like my color gradient is going way up.
Danger sense.
how about we calm down and we talk about this like reasonable adults?
I thought we were, but now y'all talking about killing, and he's a big boy over here got his axe out.
No one's killing. We're solving.
Somebody just said, "Do not kill him right now," which means there's a possibility of killing later.
Yeah, you kind of fucking dropped the ball on that one.
If we're talking
You-
about killing, they have a probable theory that you killed our friend. Because
I didn't kill nobody. I found this. Where did I find it?
On your journey from wherever you had come from, knowing that the party or Murphy's Law would have been in the Great Empire, along your path, it would have just found you. Whether it was in a bush, whether it was on a table, a desk, or in your drink, this stone would have found you.
I'm gonna be honest with
Shit
you.
in a bush, reach
I was
over
gonna say
for
the same
leaves
thing.
and- oh, shit, what's this?
I was actually gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna level with you. Popping a squat. Reached over in my hand. Luckily, felt different. Didn't wipe. All I'm saying.
Raven
Inside.
is going to look over between Cars and Kailu. They've kind of got like the start of like angry tears in the corner of their eyes, and kind of a, I really want to hurt this guy, but what do I do?
If you look over at Cars, there's like a face of like stoic, but unfortunate, like that, like one like
Yeah, because you and Murphy were close.
yeah. Cars has a tear, but like he's trying not to let it affect him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Ruby's gonna call out
Rather-
and just say, "This is fucking Merlin's doing. I'm calling it right now. The bastard put it next to you when you're having a shite. This guy's got to stop messing with our lives."
Oops.
Kailu didn't actually ever get to meet Murphy. She's only ever heard about him through anecdotal stories, and not very many because it hurts the other party members to like actively talk about, and they've been very visibly uncomfortable every time, so she hasn't pushed. But she's probably going to just put a gentle hand on Raven's arm, like, we need him currently, and it's with him.
It's that same thing currently. Like there's going to be a next part.
Him. Well, you have to understand,
Fra-
Raven is almost always ready for violence, so it's not you specific.
Just ask what you know. There's like a certain phrasing that we could use, like, "Oh, he's nice. You don't have to hurt him now." Oh, we currently need him. Like the current is now, and later you won't.
You're a potential friend.
We've seen many party members die. That's all we're saying. We don't expect you to be around, but if you stick around like the rest of us, good on you.
After Kailu says that, Raven is going to solely put their great axe on their back and like look at Jim Jam and like snort, but as they snort, poison gas will like come out just with that "I will hurt you."
That's dragon.
More of a, it's less of like personal, it's more of you have my dead friends Jim, and they don't know how you acquired it.
The second you like huff out some gas, like Jim is just gonna like wink at you. As like a little bit of energy curls out of his own mouth, and it's not gas, it's not like fire, it's almost like just pure light starts to like bend out of his mouth.
Oh no.
Raven immediately is caught off guard, looks at Kailu confused. Like, did he just wink
Pretty
at
cool
me? I
kid.
mean, he's kind of cute, but oh no.
That's up to you, Raven, if that's what the night brings you to. Now, can we get back to important matters that we were discussing? And he's not being held by magic anymore, right? Like he's done being like forcibly T-posed.
Oh yeah, no.
Done being
Eldar had
broke.
after he T-posed him. Eldar walked away and basically got something to kill George multiple times until he reappeared at this tavern. And now George assessed him
Nice.
and agreed with the theory that he had been chosen for the book.
Good, fuck bitch.
Well, listen, Jim Jam. That was not personal. The last time I saw that gem, it was in the hands of a father figure to me. And now that you have it, I always thought that he didn't make it, but now that you have it, that pretty much sets it in stone. And that makes me equally sad and angry.
I can get that. I'm gonna tell you something real honest. This stone means jack all to me. If you want it, because it's like, you know, remembrance of your friend, you can have it.
We will take the stone. We need these stones to do what we need to do. And if you're truly on our side, we'll take it graciously.
I'll flick it towards the nearest person.
Kailu is convinced that that's not going to do anything or work, so she's just like watching this interaction.
Like's a fucking priceless.
So who takes the stone from, or when he flicks it, who catches the stone?
I don't know. If he was talking to me, I guess I'll catch it.
So once you get the stone in your hand from here, what do you do with said stone?
Eat it.
I would probably take out a bit of cording and like almost make like a quick impromptu cradle and then tie it to the pommel of the great axe.
Nice. And as you put your great axe back into its proper place, you realize that shiny stone is no longer on the edge of your great axe, and Jim Jam, you feel a thud in your pocket.
I'm gonna take it out, and without moving my lips, all of you are gonna hear in your heads, "Well, fuck me." Sorry, I'm cursing a lot.
You're good.
Kailu just like nods to
classic.
herself.
The fuck was that?
That's what I thought would happen.
Yeah, kind of.
I thought I got rid of the voice in me head.
Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't just me. All right. Cool.
Sorry, that's me. I got a thing sometimes.
Oh, so you gotta warn somebody first. I thought I was fixing to kill somebody.
It's telepathy. I think you were saying it earlier.
Telepathy. Got it.
Telepathy, yeah.
I thought I fucked with another demon lord too much and he'd come after me.
We just killed one of those. Let's not.
False alarm.
Oh my god.
It's been an eventful couple of weeks.
At least.
All right. So, Dia, real quick
Yeah.
point of interest. So I don't have my fire gem anymore.
No, you have your fire gem. No, it's still on there, but you said you put the earth gem on your axe as well.
So he
Yeah.
took out the earth gem from his pocket again.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. All
Craven's trying
aside,
to puzzle out what kind of magic that is.
our friend's been dead for a long time, Raven. I'm glad someone else has it. That gem has a lot of power, Jim.
Jim Jam.
Hey, I've always had a way with gems.
George is gonna make his way over to Cars, like confused. Murphy dead? No.
That's never been confirmed.
Oh, before
It's-
you kill
it's
me, I
unlikely.
can help. Wait. I can send a message to Murphy and get one back. I've talked to him.
I told you.
What do
That's
you
if
mean?
he's on. That's if he's on this plane. You can do that.
Yeah. So if he's dead, he's not on this plane. And I can't talk to him.
When was the last time that you spoke to Murphy?
Great question.
Oh.
7
Wait.
days before King Arthur's Day?
Oh.
That's recent. That's very recent.
And what was in this conversation?
Does he not like us anymore or something?
That's my
Well,
thoughts.
it's not that he doesn't like you anymore. He's doing stuff for you as well.
Yet you sent no word through yourself.
Well, if I could talk to you guys, that'd be very nice. But every time I open my fucking mouth, I end up dead.
It's because you're obnoxious.
I know that. I'm a bard. What do you expect?
If you prove to be helpful, we promise not to kill you this time.
How about we stop killing him?
I said
I
no.
would
I like
appreciate
that
that.
I
idea.
second. I know I'm new here, but that seems bad.
He never
It was a different
dies.
time of our lives. We were in a different group then.
I'm the same
You get
person.
used to it, unfortunately.
Fine.
I mean,
George,
look, I don't.
if you are useful, I will not cut your head off again.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank God.
Wait.
For you, Bard, but
Wait.
that'll be for
Raven,
later.
What?
you won't kill him again. I want to be clear. I know you know how to kill people multiple ways. You won't kill him again, right? Not just his head. Him.
Fine.
The whole
Thank
me.
you.
You will not allow me to die again.
Yeah, whatever.
You're good. You're good.
Oh.
George,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
Give it your
fucking
best.
God. Okay.
Bull.
Murphy is out and about collecting all of the welders and getting them all aligned. Right now, the welders are assisting Tugby in the city of the Great Empire. They're going up against a clan called the Dwellers, which Murphy thinks could be useful. They're a tribe of dwarves who live in the mountains. They live in every mountains besides the Manitopia Mountains. Murphy is trying to stop this war.
I know the Dwellers well.
Still alive. This is a weird fucking feeling.
As soon as he says that, Raven's gonna go.
Oh, fuck. Hey. We had a deal.
Nah, just kidding.
By the
Kylo
way,
and
Jim
Meat
Jam, I'm George the Ginger. Nice to meet you, Jim Dragonborn.
Yeah, I'm Jim, and I'm having second thoughts about being friendly with them upon seeing how they view and treat you. So, what do you think I should do?
Me?
Yeah. They seem to be, I guess, killing you a lot, and you're friends, right? So, like, if I'm going to be a friend with them, is that kind of what I'm expecting as well?
We're not friends.
Equate
worry about that. I'm not
See,
friends with
I
that.
have an arrangement with King Arthur. He lost a bet and he owes me money, but he's kind of, how do I say this? Locked up with Saphira's castle. And he can't pay me right now. And I've been kind of trapped at every tavern I go to, not able to leave. So I rack up a debt at every tavern. And I got a little drunk, and I kind of pissed off that Genensi back there, and they beat the shit out of me till I died.
Tracks?
Sure.
Sure.
That's about right. That's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
that
time
sounds
I've
good.
heard
He
of
talked-
that particular
He
story.
talked a lot of shit about someone I care about a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Maria, wasn't it?
Yep.
I never said the name Maria once.
No, you definitely did.
No, you
A lot.
definitely
I
did.
said
More than
I
once.
laid the
Many
name.
times. Multiple times.
Yeah, for sure.
I was drunk.
All right. Semantics aside,
Who
can
are
we,
we?
Whoever said the last word, there'll be like a dagger that gets thrown by your, not at you, like 3 inches by your head. So yeah, probably Rubio.
can we have some fucking decorum? We're a war council, and we're arguing about semantics.
I'm going to whisper to the person next to me. He's like, does decorum include knife throwing? Just.
For him, yeah.
Raven's gonna look at Jim Jam and go, I don't know what decorum means, so I don't know.
I don't either.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's fair. I don't know what I was expecting from that.
Yeah. My point is, we're on the precipice of fucking war. Raven, it means the start of war.
Thanks.
And we're arguing about what allies? What about murdering people? Grow up.
Oh man, I do that once a year.
Here.
Well, for
You're
a bit
serious,
of
Cars.
positivity,
Be serious.
for a bit of positivity from all of that, I, with the help of Eldar and Merlin and Eldarian, I managed to bring most of the Badlands back to life. It's green, except for around the Dark Castle. That's
Plants.
got a little bubble of magic that's preventing it, but most everything is green now. Yes, Raven?
Yeah. So I hate to do this, and I hate to say this, but we may have to talk to Merlin because our jimmies don't work.
Agree.
Do we need them?
Listen, man, I miss my axe setting on fire,
They're
and you can't
Very
get your
important.
daggers back anymore, Cars. So now you gotta walk over and get to one. You just shake
As he walks over and grabs the one on the floor next to Rubio.
Fair.
So, and I know Rubio, your book comes in handy too.
Oi! It protects me from all things necrotic and then deals some of it right back.
And to be
I
honest
missed
with you, I
that.
kind of want to know what the Earth Gem does.
We're
In and out of character.
Fucking
Have-
cool
have we-
shit.
Yeah.
Have we ever found out about the Earth book? Don't we have
You
that?
guys haven't. Have you looked for it?
No,
I think I thought I had it. Didn't Murphy
Yeah,
give me his
we
book?
had it.
As
Yes.
far as
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Murphy
I was
gave
gonna say,
it.
that's in the bag of
When's
holding.
When's the last time you did pull it out of the bag of holding, though?
We haven't.
We have
Yeah. So we assume we have it. Like our party in character assumes we have it.
Yeah. No, it's in the bag.
You got the book
For your.
for the gem.
Yeah, I have the book.
I don't know. Give it to him. See if it does anything.
That's a good
I
idea.
mean, the gem likes him. Maybe the book will like him
You
too.
want me to give him Murphy's book?
Look, all right. It's not an ideal situation, but this is war, so get your feelings out of it, I guess, or whatever you say.
That's what Murphy would say.
You want to talk to me about feelings?
Cars.
Fine.
He'll reach his hand down and think about the book
Yeah,
as he
no,
tries to pull it out.
You grab onto the book and you pull it out, but not just the book comes out with it. As you're pulling it out, you're
Yeah,
also
Murphy.
pulling out Murphy's hammers. Not Murphy's hammer. Alongside with it.
His whole face.
His fucking
Oh my
hand,
God.
and then you pull out his arm, and then what?
The whole time.
Why didn't you pull my book out sooner, man? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're the whole time.
I have been.
Hey, Jim Jam, see
That's
if
a
you
lot
can
of
do anything
concepts.
with this book.
I need water. Water.
Yeah, so if I pull out his book, I'll put the rest of it back in the bag and hand over the book. Begrudgingly.
When the book gets placed into his hands, all of your stones resurge.
Raven
All the
immediately
powers
takes
of
off
the
his
book go
axe
back
and
in.
goes, ah, yes.
Completed set. This makes more sense now. I got to take some notes and pull out one of my books.
So, Jim, you see Raven take off the great axe and kind of twist his hands a little bit, and the whole blade just completely lights on fire.
That's nice.
Yes. All right.
Open your
God.
book up there, Jim Jam. See,
I love it.
The
The
Jim.
book-
book is
is-
locked.
I love that Jim Jam stuck.
When
You said
try
the
to
book's
open
locked?
Oh, the book is locked.
I have the ability to lockpick. Is that a thing that can be done, or is this like a
This
magical
is a
lock?
Magical lock.
How the fuck do we
Okay.
open this?
I had to
That's the
put
question. I
my
want to
blood
see.
into it.
I'll
I
take
would
the
put
stone.
blood
I'll take the
into
stone and like poke the lock. Like, is this how this here works? Just
Well, I gotta put
like
blood
rubbing the
into
stone
mine.
all over the book.
It's been different for everyone, so that I've seen.
Is there any writing on your book, Jim?
So
That's a
as
great
you're
question.
looking at this book, it is a beautifully dark green book with light green tree branches going through the whole thing, wrapping around a phrase saying "Book of Mountains," written by, and below written by there is a stone, but there is no a place for your stone to sit. On the side of it, there is a 4-letter combination lock.
So there's a place to put my stone in.
Yes,
I'll like seed it and see if anything changes.
nothing sadly changes.
I'll start messing with the
letter.
numbers. Y'all know any good combinations? 69 sounds good for the first
No,
one.
they're all letters.
Oh, letter.
Oh.
Give me
You-
the figure
you
this
only-
stuff so
You
Uh,
figured this out.
Just be
So
warned, you get so many tries.
You only get so many
I'm excited.
tries.
I'm excited
You
for
at
the
least
wrong
in my
guys
book,
now.
I only got like 3 tries before it was
Well,
like.
what are some of the letters?
Yeah, is it just all letters or?
It's the whole alphabet, each one.
Jesus Christ, that's a big ass log.
This
That
is
is a
gonna
big-ass
sound
log.
crazy, but I got an idea.
Right.
Right. Kalu, how many letters is dirt?
That's the first thing my brain thought of.
Well, we got a couple. We got rock. We got
Count
dirt.
That guy.
Yep. Soil.
Soil's a good one.
Count it on your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but I don't
Hey,
know how to
Lewis.
spell.
You know what? First
I was
one, I'm
gonna say, it's
going
not
rock.
accounting
I'm gonna
shit.
put in rock
Are
for the
you
first
sure?
try. Sure.
Rock and stone.
Okay, give me a con save.
Oh, shit.
That's what you want to hear. That's what happens when you
That
succeed
didn't
stuff,
happen to
right?
me.
Oh, that's pretty high. So that's a natural 18 plus 2, so 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20?
Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, you fail.
God damn.
Damn. Well, right.
Guys don't.
That's not a good start. It's not great.
Sadly.
Not ideal.
So, from where your stone sits, your stone's kind of just like
falls out, and a bunch of rubble just comes splurging at your face. You take...
From where? From the book?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, ceiling?
You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty.
Ideally, you dodge that next time, but
After that happens,
It was-
Raven's gonna walk up and give him his last potion. Be like, "You could rub here."
No, I'm okay for. I'll pocket the potions. Like I could take another couple of those. I think.
Oh, okay.
So this is the. What is the title of this book again?
The Book of Mountains.
Mountains.
oh, Dry Hill, do it. Nah, it's all right. You don't want to get hurt again. I get it.
Rock, soil, dirt. I already tried rock. Rock didn't work.
Spell rock backwards.
Spell rock back.
That doesn't make. I don't know if that.
Gems also works. Stone.
That'd be some Destiny shite if it
There's
was
no
gems.
extra. There's no like riddle or writing on the book. It's just a.
Yeah, is there-
composition.
Nope. This is how you guys had to solve your riddles on the books the first time.
What does the book look like?
Well, it's the Book of Mountains
Green leather
with
bound.
a green dark background and tree branches going throughout it.
Tree.
I know.
That's what I was gonna say.
Visually seeing what this book it looks like. Kylo's going to bring out her own book and just kind of stand next to Jim and like compare her own book to his, just to see, because she hasn't done that before.
Your book is more so like a bunch of fog going through a nice white book, and the fog is kind of a lighter blue, just wrapping around the words Book of Souls, written by with an empty gem pocket. And you have a similar four-letter combination, but yours, the design, the graphic is all different.
Okay.
What about shtick?
I think that's too many.
Oh.
He can't read.
Wait. Can't we let him solve the book another time? Are we really gonna sit here and have a spelling bee?
Oh yeah, we gotta figure out where we're all going.
We've got a power
That
flat. That's
is
all I care
where
about.
we are going to take a break.
Oh shit. Okay.
As the party tries to figure out and decipher this book and realize they're spending a lot of time hurting this newfound ally with the book itself, with getting some of the tries wrong. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Sit tight, go get some popcorn, use the washroom, do what you have to do, and get ready to find out where the party's adventuring off to.
And intermission.
Hi, I'm Austin Harwell, and I play the Green Dragon-born barbarian known as Raven Hailstrom. He has dark green scales and horns that curl towards his face. He stands around 6 foot 8 inches tall and weighs about 350 pounds, and lives his life by one motto: Nomag Nithrel Kedrong Kaberk, which means, may death be long and slow in Draconic. I will let him tell you even more. Hey, it's Raven Hailstrom. In case you were wondering. Don't let my massive size fool you. I'm just a big teddy bear. Well, that is until you piss me off. Then, of course, I have to turn you into the finest jams and jellies. You see, I've been a soldier all my life along with my father and his father. But you see, things happen for reasons. Good ones and bad ones. And I had something real bad happen to me, but out of the bad thing came the good thing. I met my buddy Nar, or Backpack, as I call him. Little buddy. The two of us became tighter than chainmail. We've just been exploring the world and taking things one beer and one enemy at a time. Oh yeah. I'm a Green Dragon. Green Dragon born. Alright. Y'all have a good one.
Hi everyone, I'm Dagan DeYoung, and I play Rubio Apophis. The half-elf stands 6'1", and he is well built with good posture. He is bald with a head tattoo in the shape of a 5-point star. He has a long white beard, but he is still a young man. Rubio gained the white hair after all the torture he endured in hell. He dons blood-red robes with 2 books, one on each hip. Rubio uses a black obsidian rapier called the Sword of Souls that can change into a staff of a similar style. He carries more magic items and many spells at his fingertips. After 20 years in Hell, Rubio escaped with the help of the undead ancestors of the Dwarven race. Right when he escaped, Rubio was caught and forced into a pact by the head demon himself, Asmodeus. This pact made Rubio into a warlock, but a large burden came with these hellish gifts. The demon soul of Asmodan was attached to Rubio's own soul, haunting him for eternity, unless he rids of the demon like Asmodeus wants. Rubio traveled for 5 years searching for an answer, with nothing but dead ends and gold wasted. He was a mercenary the whole time, working and completing quests to get by, while he learned to use his new powers. I think I'll let Rubio explain this next part for you. Rubio Apophis is a name you'll soon remember, for I become part of something much bigger than myself. It involves putting up with a crew of madmen, fighting nightmares equivalent to hell itself, and beating incredible odds. All these things I'm a professional of, so I'm not worried one bit. I've mastered charismatic skills, devilish spells, and gained the infinite wisdom of the legion of ancient dwarves that fucked my voice up. Don't let my charisma fool you. I'll take down anything that gets in my way of finally obtaining peace.
Hey y'all, I'm Joe Gonzo, and I play the half-orc rogue Kars Revere. He stands at 6'4", around 250, buff and cut, with pale purple skin, hazel eyes, and blue tribal tattoos from head to toe. Garza shaved sides and a long ponytail with thick black beard adorned with 3 birds' gold trinkets, tied to the points of each end of his beard. He wields a few blades, daggers, short swords, but he's a prized family short sword, one that he takes care of, polishes, and it's very much more intricate than the rest of his gear, which one could argue is pretty damaged. Now, his personality is that of a sarcastic Bostonian with family issues. He doesn't take well to insults, nor disloyalty, cowardice, or death of allies. Now, that's mostly due to the fact that his tribe was massacred in the war, or so he believes. Let me give you a little glimpse into Kars.
Name's Kaz Revere. I come from a long line of half-orc. I'm proud of my tribe. I like beer, woman, hookers, bars, and mixers. Lastly, I'm loyal to my friends. Everything and everyone else, every monster that's not in my party, can kick sticks. My daggers and blades are ready for war. Now I personally work alone. It's how I survived for so long. So don't expect me to be friendly.
Hello, my name is Brandon, and I play Onyx Deepburrow, the Earth Genocide Paladin. Onyx stands 6 feet tall with gold and silver heavy armor, a black obsidian sword, and a great shield with a gemstone in the middle. The armor was given to him by the priests of the orphanage he grew up in, and the shield was given by the sisters. With the armor and shield, he made a promise. He vowed to protect all living creatures made by his gods. His hair is the color of the night sky, and he has 2 white strips going along his head, despite only being 24. His rocky skin resembles that of gray slate with green freckles like moss. He earned the name Deepburrow from his town guard because he once rescued a group of kids that got lost in caves. Many have described him as having a heart of gold. Now, allow Onyx to describe himself. Good afternoon, young masters. My name is Onyx Deepburrow. Do not despair, for I shall protect you from all harm. And do not fear, my guiding light will remove the darkness from around us.
Hey, I'm Logan Field, and I play Kailu Azrael, the half-elf druid. Standing at 5'10", she's about 130 pounds, wispy and elegant, with green eyes and mahogany-colored hair that's usually got a few twigs sticking out of it. She's usually wearing sturdy traveler's clothing in layered browns and greens of all shades to help her better travel through forests. Her most prized possession is a quarterstaff that's got a small bonsai tree at the top that reaches down with gnarled and worn roots, gifted to her through her family's legacy, an ancient group of elven druids dedicated to protecting the World Tree. Or, well, her adoptive family is. Her earliest memories are tainted by a monstrous demon hand tragically ripping her father from her family and tearing apart the only home she knew. Everything after that has been a lifetime of learning and dedication. She can tell you best. Ah, hello. Yes, knowledge is key, I've always thought. It's always easier to fight an enemy you understand, is it not? How best to help protect the World Tree than through learning what dangerous things lie in wait? And while I'm here, I might as well work on my comprehensive bestiary of the continent. For later referencing, of course. If I don't do it, who will? Besides, I've never really been away from home, and traveling is so exciting. Meeting new people, documenting new creatures, finding new plants. I'm excited to see where my adventures take me.
Hi, my name's Alex, and I play Nar Wagglebottom. Nar is tall for a gnome. He stands about 3'7", and he's kind of scrawny looking. He has white spiky hair and a goatee on his face. He wears commoner's clothes and welding goggles at all times to kind of hide his eyes that have now become fiery pits. But yeah, I'm gonna let Nar tell a little bit more about himself. Nar?
Hi. My name's Nar, and I guess all this kind of started when I was drawn into the war. The Dark Soldiers kind of attacked my village, and they kind of beat me up really bad. And when they did, something happened. Some magical explosion killed them all and a lot of other people, and I found out I could use magic, and was kind of terrified and scared. And then I met my friend Raven, and he kind of showed me a place that we could go to help me learn a little bit more and find out what the heck happened to me. I hope I don't hurt anybody else, and the urge to burn things is really strong. I try to resist it, but it's getting worse. Oh boy.
Thank you all for tuning in back after the break. I hope you guys got some popcorn, some beverages for those above the proper age, and used the bathroom like I did. So let's get back into it. As they're trying to solve the riddle of this book, Raven kind of stumps on the whole situation and says that they have other matters to attend to. From here, trying to still, some of you probably still trying to solve it, some of you paying attention to Raven. What do you guys do?
George, you said you can message fucking Murphy. Goddamn, I already forgot his name. Murphy. Can you just message him real quick? Ask what the password was to his book.
Duh.
Okay.
Duh.
Yeah. So do that, please.
You wanna? Do you want me to say anything else? I mean, how long has it been since you guys seen him?
Say we miss you and we love you. Kisses. XOXO. Love Onyx.
Okay.
Say that exactly. Word for word.
He puts his hands on his heads and he starts like kind of whistling, and a moment passes by, and then he smiles at you guys. Oh, I got it. But I want something.
We won't kill you.
I let you live.
Oh no, that's already a condition. You guys said that's a condition. Roken and fucking Elgar, you heard that, right?
It's already passed.
Cars is gonna lean forward. The condition was Raven doesn't kill you. First of all,
that is true.
Right, but I've been
Can we
to
please
over
not kill
300
everyone?
taverns, and I could die and go anywhere, and you guys might not see me again for a long time.
What do you want?
Dying doesn't always have to be.
I want out of a fucking tavern. I want out of this goddamn Fountain of Youth bullshit. I want to go outside.
Fountain of Youth?
Yeah,
Yes.
drink the water.
What?
He's trapped in a circle.
Right, but I'm from the Tree Beholders, so I kind of know a little bit more about the Fountain of Youth than most would.
Well, what is there to know? I drank from the fountain. Nothing happened until I got shot in the face with an arrow, and then I woke up in a tavern. I couldn't leave, and that's been a couple years.
So what
How
if we
many
shoot
is
you
a
in the face with
couple?
an arrow again?
I just go to another tavern. You don't think I've tried that?
Don't we have a,
Fishing place.
you know, 2 negatives may make a positive. Let's, we got a little bit of the Fountain of Youth water in the bag of holding. Let's, why don't you try that? Drink that.
We use that
You don't.
When do we use that?
to resurrect
Save.
Nar.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Expensive ass. No, I had to.
Should I not have brought him back to life? I feel like that was absolutely the thing to do.
You definitely
No,
should have. What do you
yeah,
know about
he
the
was
Fountain
more
of Youth so we
important
can continue with this conversation?
Me?
Wow.
I'm assuming you're talking to George, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what is there to know? You either have to solve a riddle or cheat your way into the forest, and you drink from the water.
No,
one
yeah,
of
which
6 things that
section
happen.
did you drink from?
What do you mean, which section? I
There's
just drank
4.
There's
This-
4
this-
sections. Which one did you drink from?
DM is this is DM talking. The Fountain of Youth, it was just a branch. It was all the fish were flowing around the
No,
branch. It
there
was
was
one
4
big
sections.
Yeah, you described it as 4 sections where the water had different effects. Like the fish were dead in some, new in others.
No, that was going around the whole pool here. One second.
Okay.
It was more of a vague description than a rule.
Sure.
set.
Okay. So we might have pictured it that way because the map just had the quadrants. But okay. Okay.
Well, if you guys are curious, I drank from the very entrance of it.
Okay,
What?
so did
So like, does this ring any bells for Kailu? Like, would she specifically know what happened to him?
No.
So this is a
You
new
can roll history with disadvantage, but
with
genuine-
disadvantage.
yeah.
Hmm.
You're from the Tree Beholders, not from the Fountain Keepers.
Okay.
Right, I'm not saying I'm.
I'm connected.
Hey Jim, how hard can you punch? Just wondering.
All right, well,
Not.
with
I'm more of
disadvantage.
a ranged kind of person, so not terribly hard.
Got it. Okay.
What was the number?
12 with disadvantage.
12 with disadvantage. You would know there are 6 effects, and you know that some of them would give you a resistance. Some of them would give you maybe a benefit of stealing somebody's life, going back in age. And now you're learning about bringing someone back from the dead after they drank from it.
Would she know if these are magical effects? Or like a curse type of thing?
It's
That sort of thing would be subjective to the individual that is affected.
I'm gonna say no for now.
It's not a magical effect?
I'm gonna say no, she doesn't.
I don't. I'm out.
Once again, not to be a buzzkill, great information. We got a lot of things on our agenda, and we're spending a lot of time in a tavern.
When everything's done, I don't expect you to do it before the war. Kill that fucking bitch. You guys are doing a great job so far, so I'm not really upset that you've killed me 5 times. 5 times. But when it's done, you have to find a way. That's
Yeah,
all I'm
We
asking.
will.
I
We need
want
a
to be able
password.
to
Yes, if you give us a password
Land.
and you are helpful, we will fix your issue.
land.
George is like immediately.
Hey,
And Murphy said,
Land.
hey,
you
Jim,
guys-
Jim,
Land.
try land.
Land.
The book opens up, and the first thing you see is something that you've desired for so long. It more so a figment of your imagination. This sort of bow that you had read in tales, and it tells you what to do in order to grab it.
I'll grab the bow.
So, Jim Jam, after seeing this, most likely filled with joy or some sort of childhood excitement. He just looks at his hands, punches the fucking ground as hard as he can, and when he pulls out a bow. And Ryan, if you'd want to explain this bow.
I would say, my mind's eye, it's like the same color of crystal that he is. And like instead of like wood, it's almost like bone and crystal. And it's big. It's like the longest bow you've ever seen. And like the cord is almost like pure light. And it's got like, it catches every angle of it catches the light in some small way. And it's almost painful to behold.
Well, dang, that bow is almost painful to behold.
Does your hand hurt?
Oh, no, it works pretty good and kind of like heps it up. Oh, it feels great.
Yeah.
How's it work?
Guys, he's honestly like Onyx and Raven had a baby. He's a rock dragon.
Oh, let's not put that image in anyone's head.
I just want to,
I'm a little creeped out now.
I like the joke.
Joke, yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
And
all right, so hold on before we do anything else. All right, Raven's gonna walk to the one side of the tavern and go.
I don't know if that's the safest.
Are you saying
You
you
won't-
can't hit a target from this close?
No, I mean, I just feel like this will hurt.
Well, I mean, I hate to use a word I've used before, but
You can shoot him if you like.
Does a 28 hit?
Sure does.
Damn.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, 28 on that one. And yeah, that'll hit you. And should I roll damage and everything for this?
Yeah, for sure.
Hit him. He wants it.
Okay, well,
Roll
while this
initiative.
nonsense is happening, Kailu, recognizing that most of the clown car is engaged, she's going to just kind of tug on Karza's sleeve and be like, "Ooh, I would like to have a little conversation with you. It's kind of about the 2 previous conversations we've had."
She wants to break your heart again, Joe.
Right. Yeah, like, so he'll be, like, very entranced, almost like a dumbfounded, like, are you fucking kidding me, Raven moment as he does this.
No.
You tug him, he's, yeah, no. Right. We should. Though my bandwidth might be a little, scattered.
There has been a lot going on, that's for sure.
How much damage was it, Ren?
31 points of damage for sharpshooter.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey, it was a warning. And
don't fuck with me.
He did try to say he didn't want to do it.
it is radiant damage also.
I'm not
So light red.
So Raven,
And you're blinded for the round.
for the round. Oh, so it's like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Raven's down to 161 now.
Still a hit.
He
This is
just
fucking
goes-
chunk.
So what does it look like when you fire it?
Oh, it like draws an arrow and it gets like wreathed in a little like radiant like light. I guess yeah, it's radiant light. And then as it flings, it kind of like flickers and just appears in your chest.
You're like, whoa, where'd the arrow? Holy fuck!
And then there's just like a blinding like explosion of dirt and debris into your face as it happens.
Cars, hold on. Cars, I can't. Oh no, wait. Never mind. I couldn't see there for a second. And there's. Oh! It worked. That's tender.
Good to know.
Oh my
Good to know.
god, hold on. And then Raven just go grab it and go. Oh! I just gonna bleed.
Why didn't you
Broke
have
it.
him like shoot a beer mug or
I need
something?
an ale.
Like put an apple on your head. Go
Yeah, why didn't
classic.
you like
It could have done literally anything else.
Disagree. I
Because
think you should
Raven
do it
has a
again.
6 intelligence. That's why.
Raven's like, prove it to action. You see the shit.
Raven's an action kind of person. I mean, how long have
Because
you known
Ky-
them for?
It's fair. This guy was closest to him. Cars are gonna go like, yeah, you notice who he called to first. Just saying.
That was awesome, Jim Jam. It's definitely gonna be useful.
Happy to help. He's just gonna shrug as he's playing with his new bow.
Just like wipes the blood off of his chest.
Like 45 arrows across the bar. This thing's awesome. It's a feather around here. Shit, what the hell?
Rubio's gonna speak up and say, well, as much as I like watching people shoot Raven in the chest with a bow as much as the other guy, we've got things to do. And he's gonna gesture over to Onyx. Onyx, my faithful paladin, and I, we go into the goblin encampment and winning them over so Saphira doesn't. We'll get this done. But everyone else, enough dolly-dallying. We need to get our task completed. We're fucked.
Alright, well let's let Kars and Kailu have their moment where Kailu breaks Kars' heart.
Yeah.
I love that people are always so sure of themselves. So Kailu's kind of shuffle a little awkwardly again, because it was a conversation that was kind of a little more private. After doing the greenery landscaping that I did, if you will, I flew back so I could think a little more. I took our conversation to heart, and I have considered it further, and I think maybe you're right. I think maybe you should come with me, but there's a condition.
It's a very dumbfounded face. Like, he actually didn't think that you'd even consider what he proposed.
Oh shit, chat's going off.
So there's no comment. He doesn't say anything. It's one of those. He's staring at you and waiting. He's not ruining this by talking.
You can't dissuade me. If you don't think that I'm making a good choice, you have to keep it to yourself. Whatever happens in the void, I have to accomplish myself.
You want me to go and act like Raven, then? Is what you're telling me. You don't want someone to actually partner with you to go. You want to do this alone, but with protection?
No, of course not. No, Goodness, I don't know how better to explain it, but This is a very big deal for me. I've been wanting to get into the void since I was very little and first ever read about it. But you're right. I should take someone who is more grounded and actually understands consequences to things and not just immediate violence and bleeding.
I would be offended if that wasn't true.
And I'm sorry if I ever gave you the impression that that's all I know. Fine. I won't dissuade you. But if you're easily dissuaded, that is on you, and what I mean by that is, you will see disapproval on my face as I'm not good at hiding it.
I know.
But I won't say anything to you.
I appreciate it.
Cool. That's alright. So it's awkward. So it's
Yeah. And she's just gonna, after he says deal and she agrees, she's gonna hold out her hand.
Like a handshake?
Yes, like a handshake.
Okay. I don't know if you were gonna do like a fucking kiss the hand or not. I was like, what are you going for? Okay. Honestly, he'll do exactly what you did when he made a big gesture for himself. So he'll reach out, grab your hand, but pull you into a hug, basically. It'll be pulled into a... and he'll just say,
at the very least, you have my sword.
As they're hugging, Raven's gonna look at Rubio and go,
Hell certainly does freeze over from time to time.
A lot of stuff popping off today as I take a drink of beer.
that means the guy that
I
called
thought they were
the
different.
guy that you said,
me.
the person that said coward and the banished guy are going to the that's awesome.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
What could go wrong?
Everything. That's why I'm excited.
But yeah, so he'll take the brace. He'll say that he'll give you your space back, as I mean he's respectful in physical touch at least, not emotionally clearly. Let me know what I need to know. I don't know much about the Void. I don't feel safe sending you with anyone that will have ulterior motives or can't think for themselves, aka Raven or your father.
Oh, at least I'm not being singled out anymore.
Okay, I will add this while there's this quick moment. Eldarian at this point would kind of gesture over to Rubio and Onyx and offer his assistance for if something goes bad, he's able to teleport you guys out of there.
Yes, please. This is my first time dealing with the little buggers, but I've heard of them plenty.
If it goes bad, I think we can take care of ourselves.
That one.
Plan C is still Plan C.
Yeah, you could join us. I don't know if I hope you got your own ride because the Griffin only carries 2.
You have a carriage.
Yeah, but the Griffin's cooler.
Add.
Oh yeah, where is the carriage?
It's on your Griffin.
No, it's not.
Silently to herself. Like, the carrot isn't even half cool as her tree trick, so whatever.
Yeah.
No, because Eldarian and Rubio rode the carriage when we were spying on Kaivu. They rode the carriage, and I rode my Griffin. We're separately.
Yeah.
It was them in the carriage and whatever was hooked up to it, and then me. I'm not putting a carriage on a Griffin. That's so mean.
All right, Jim Jam, how are we
Griffin
getting to
rights.
the Great Empire then?
All right. I assume I have like a map of some kind, maybe.
You have a map, and without means of transportation, you'd most likely just have probably a 4 to 5 day journey traveling downland from where you are to the Silent Creek River, which would have been the safest access. You can hop on the river while you're in Andor, the restored Andor, no longer the Darklands, and travel down it into an entrance to the Void. There are rarely any guards there, and you'd know this from your history with them.
All right, so I like roll out the map, and it's maybe slightly more detailed in the Empire section than yours is, and you can kind of note that there's this giant wall. It's like 100 feet thick, and it's 500 feet high in most places, and it's right here. And I'm like pointing between these two mountain ranges. Like there's this Silent Creek River right here. It runs through. Very few guards. I think that'll probably be the safest.
Oh, you've been here before. I'm just along for the ride.
Say, Rubio, how long do you think this goblin thing will take? Because, hopefully, if we catch up to them, there's something I might want to investigate on this here Silent Creek of sorts. Say, there, Jim Jams, Jimothy. You ever heard of the Shifting Tower?
Have I heard of the Shifting Tower?
Ryan's getting lore dump right now.
Yeah. Have I heard of the Shifting Tower before? That's a good question.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
You know it has a complete folk's tale. Like, that shit's a myth.
I didn't even respond to your question.
It's old wives' tale, It's
I'm sorry.
People, use it to scare kids, stuff like
Look,
that.
I'm really excited about this tower. You see, I got the book here, got the map. Just
it's alright.
It says it has all the info.
You see him holding a children's book and a map.
Yeah, that's a child's book. That would be where you find about the tower. Yeah.
Look, you'll understand once you have the dream, but we had a dream collectively as a...
Hey, I dreamed this weapon and now it's real. Maybe your dream will be real.
You're from there, so I'm hoping that our goblin escapades goes quickly. We can link back up, find this tower with... It says all the info in the world. That'd be kind of cool.
Preferably a day, maximum 2.
Well, I mean, if anybody gets into the ship, remember we've got our bracelets.
Best case scenario.
True.
That's very true.
This is
The
the first
bracelets
time.
are-
Oh
No.
Yeah.
It's like a friendship thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
We can communicate to each other.
I have to bring this
like a message spell in a bracelet.
Yeah, I have to bring this to everybody's attention, though. I'm trying not to do this anymore, but the Bunny Blitz Battleground, I cannot not say this. Just commented after Kailu and Cars are going to the same place. We get Dante has daddy issues. Cars is a daddy that makes issues.
Wow.
I love our chat. I really do.
I do too.
So as you
I didn't
guys,
even notice. That's great.
as you guys figure out kind of what your goal with the newfound member of the party, Jim Jam, and Raven traveling south to the Great Empire.
Such a good idea.
Rubio, Eldarian, and Onyx heading east on a probably half a day's journey to the Goblin Cave. And you have Cars and Kailu getting ready to take a tree teleportation to the void. From here, what do you guys do?
Well, I have to talk to my wife before I leave, or she's gonna remove my balls. Because she overheard what Raven was saying, and if I want a peaceful kingdom, happy queen, happy life, you know. So Rubio's gonna realize that and say, "Oh, also I've got to talk to Queen Terrier. I don't believe I'll be alive tomorrow to see the next rising sun. I'll be back, Onyx. Don't go nowhere." And Rubio's he's gonna walk, then jog, then sprint out the bar.
As he's running, Cars just calls out, "If Onyx doesn't come back, Rubio, and you do, don't."
Oh.
He has no response to that. Now he's like just
You're more worried about your wife. I get it. You're way more worried.
He has hit turbo mode when you said that, and he is hauling ass.
Just picking up weird vibes the entire time. Like, y'all always threaten each other with violence. I'm just getting a lot of that. Speaking
of that, he's at a good distance right now. You think you could hit him from here?
Please don't.
No.
That is my king, and
No,
I
I'm
would
just
have to
asking.
take action.
I
would have to take action. He is my
I
king.
literally just got my father back. Let's not
I didn't.
make
I
it...
wasn't. I was just wondering if the range was there.
Well, I just don't think that's appropriate. You know, just shooting somebody in the back like that. That feels wrong.
Eldarian, I got a question for you.
You mean Eldar or Eldarian?
Eldar. God
Okay.
damn it. Why are their names?
Eldar the Elder.
I have to, every single time I want to say either of the names, I have to stop and think. And it's
I have
not
that
fun.
problem myself, and it's my fucking name.
Eldar, my man. Could you, instead of teleporting us back here, could you teleport us to the rest of the party, like Raven and Jim?
What?
Could you teleport us to Raven and Jim when we're done with the goblins?
I can do that, but Eldarian said he would teleport you guys. You were right the first time. Eldarian has the ability to teleport.
What?
Absolutely. One of you has to change your names,
The
please.
answer is yes, though. That's the important part.
I will just be called the Soul Elder.
That's too long. How about
Mr. Soul?
I'm Mr. Soul.
Mr. S?
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, no,
There you
you're
go.
not here, Rubio. Let me think of something. How about
I'm just your conscience giving.
And that's Rubio.
Petrikov? It's exotic.
Well,
Daddy.
that aside, this is the first time we're splitting our party this much. And we're all going on an actual journey. Raven,
Yep.
I don't know much about, Jim, but, you might be alone on the endeavor. And I don't mean, Jim, you're not worth your bow. You clearly are. I mean, Raven doesn't do a lot of thinking. And the party always had his back. How much is a stranger gonna have your back, Raven? Just be smart. I don't need to lose another brother.
No, yeah, I got it. I don't need one either, so try not to get entangled with anything too big.
Yep, words.
Right.
Lots of them.
Yep.
Because I feel like there might be some rather large beasties in that area.
Oh yes, there's creatures of all kinds, of every kind, really.
This brings up a very good point that we should probably prepare. Do we have potions, food, winter clothes in case you guys get a little chilly. You know, tents.
Party mom has entered the chat.
Do you guys have your mittens? No.
You got your nice wool slippies. I don't want you getting frostbite, sweetie.
I stitched your name in your underwears.
I made you this nice cup of chamomile tea for bedtimes.
Yeah.
I know how you wet the bed.
Raven only wears pants, so
Okay.
they're fine.
Wait.
Rambo style.
Then let's just identify. We've talked all night. Jim, Raven.
Yep.
Y'all go first. You're going to that capital. What's your goal? What's your mission? What will you do when you're there?
Well, I'm gonna have to humble myself, I'm sure. And then my goal is to gather his military to work alongside our own, so we can, cut the bitch's head off.
Oh.
Because Sophia needs to die.
Okay.
Example out of, I think the exact words were, maybe if we could drain her of all her power, she'd be powerless. And it's like, hey.
I mean, I don't know how much power you're going to have without a head, but, I mean, I get what you're
We'll
saying.
work on that. We'll work on that.
We'll workshop.
Yeah, workshop.
Alright.
Jim, how good are you at words, Jimmy? Just out of curiosity.
I'm pretty good with words, although I don't really know if we're talking to, like, say, the king, the capital. I don't know how much he would listen to me, if I'm just being honest.
Maybe you could set up a base of operations for the rest of us to converge, and we tackle that as a team.
I could do that, yeah.
Yeah.
I could challenge
We could
him.
also perhaps have Rubio write out a letter, a king to a king, see if that might smooth things over a little.
I'll have to talk to him when he gets back. Got that.
That's fair.
Speaking about him,
Royal
coming back,
ambassadors.
Raven.
Go ahead.
The only thing I can offer, you both probably on his shit list.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Offer him the communication network of the Zuskia. Offer him all the intel Zuskian's army and the Silent Fist has.
okay.
If it turns into him hating you guys, you have an actual resource to provide.
Right, well, we're also both Dragonborn, so I could always do the whole one-on-one combat thing. Not to the death, Kylo.
And Agni Kai, I
Just
think they call it.
one-on-one combat to where the winner gets respect. Nobody dies.
I could see Logan visibly stressed when you said that.
Like, Kylu's like, this is going to go terribly.
My backup option is murder.
It's not murder.
Does anybody need money for supplies or money for journey?
Sure. You hear Jim just be like, yeah, hell yeah.
I raised my eyebrow at you, Jim
I
Jam.
think we're okay.
If you're throwing it around.
Oh, wait, maybe we're not. Raven does not have a lot of gold.
I will give Team Great Empire 10,000 gold.
Who do you give that money to?
Look at,
I got
looking between
real
you
honest
two.
hands. I got
You
real
still
honest
have
hands,
that?
brother. And I
I
can.
have
I
so
got
much
that.
gold. That's why I'm
Jim is like out here like I'm a candidate. Like listen,
Yeah, I'm a candidate. I'm fair. I'm honest. I'm part of the team.
Since you're our special guest, Ryan, evens or odds?
Whoa.
Evens.
Well, I rolled a 27 sleight of hand check just to grab it from you.
I'm curious who he's gonna give it to before that, though.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
okay.
curiosity.
I rolled an odd.
Oh, that's
So
really
it would have been
accurate.
Raven anyways. As I'm handing it to you, you just...
Hey, Jim Jam. Can you count?
Did you see it? Yeah, I can count.
Awesome, here you go.
Oh,
I knew that. I feel like I knew where that was going.
This is good. I'm gonna like put it in my pack. Yeah, all right. It's 10,000. That I just counted it.
Okay.
You see
Cars,
cars.
Kylu, you guys.
I mean, I have most of the party fund. Yeah, we're good. If you want to donate to it, feel free. But
I'll donate 5,000 to the party fund.
As he takes the bag and goes
pockets.
and starts to write down
10 to you. That's a loan, Jim. 5 from Onyx, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's Jim's round.
I had
Sorry, what
44,000.
do you say, Brad?
Dude, shit sapphires. He's fine.
Yeah, he is.
Loan payment. It's all the same stuff at the end of the day. It's money in the pockets of us on this adventure together.
Jim, you better keep track of the things you buy, alright? No, I need it. Business expenses, okay?
I'm gonna get close to Raven. It's like, are there any strip clubs around here? Or just...
Is there?
No, not in this capital, sorry. I would know. I've lived in this area my whole life. There's none. Sorry.
You know what?
The
That's
tavern's
probably
the best.
Their side story is going to be ridiculous. Can't wait.
That's probably
And
responsible.
We can always start one. City morale.
As Rubio walks out of the tavern, he's not going to be gone for long because he doesn't probably take more than 10 steps towards the castle as you see Carrie walking with like a 13-year-old boy towards you, running or jogging, kind of like pacing towards anywhere fast, trying to find you, screaming, "Rubio! Rubio!"
I like hover my head in like reflex as she's running up to me. It's abusive in and out of the sheets, this relationship. And I take another look at her. Does she look like she's gonna attack me again?
No, she looks like she's terrified.
Oh, okay. I drop my arms when I see that look on her face, and I run up to her, and then I look at the boy next to her in confusion and say,
"Roll me insight."
Okay.
Wait, all right.
That would be a 21.
That's, you know who that is.
Rubio's gonna pause for a second and just kind of do like a double take, and then a triple take, and then the elusive quadruple take, and say, kind of just shakily, James?
Hey, Dad.
Terry, what did you feed him? I don't know what you're putting that boy, but he's only supposed to be, what, 2 years old?
Growth hormone.
I didn't do anything. He's just been fucking growing and growing. I fucking left him in a room with a fucking caretaker, and I came back, and he's fucking reading books. What did you do?
Jealous.
I wasn't there. What was the caretaker's statement? I assume you've questioned her about this.
No fucking shit.
What did she say?
Fucking she doesn't know. That's why I'm screaming for you. Fucking hellkeeper motherfucker. What did you do to my son?
I'm looking around and making sure that like no one's eavesdropping, especially if they seem like they shouldn't be.
Oh no, you have eyes, lots of eyes, but they're not like standing to watch because it's still, you're still royal, but there are people paying attention to the discussion.
Two thought processes go through Rubio's mind, whether he should scare the people away or hush her a little bit, and the first one sounded bad for his reputation, so he leans in towards her a little calmly. You see his body relax, and he says, "My love, we're both royal figures. We should be doing this conversation in a private place."
I am taking him to the World Trade to seek fucking help. You need to go and fix it, or I will fix you.
He puts his hands up in don't worry, and he says, "My love, I was coming to talk to you about this whole ordeal, and then I brought to this information. I'm trying to process it myself. We do have an elder present, no more than 10 steps behind myself if you want at least some inkling into what's going on. We could talk to him."
Well, take me there. Is that a fucking drake? Why is there a drake outside the Bear Paw Inn?
The drake is harmless, my love, I swear. Your daughter-in-law has checked it out.
For some reason, whenever you fucking come home, there's dragons. I swear to fuck.
It's a dragon-filled world. There's gonna be dragons outside.
There's a cow farm.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Cherry, I promise to the deepest point of my soul, everything will be fine. Just come inside. of the tavern, and we'll talk to Eldar.
And as the party finishes up their conversation, they see Terry walking in, and with a 13-year-old boy wearing young, probably like an 8-year-old boy's clothes. And Rubio walking in behind. Hi, Raven.
Hey, you probably need to get that kid some clothes that fit. He looks kind of like.
Oh, I'm waiting for him to stop growing first.
Maybe you should just get some for broken so it'll grow into them.
Wait,
that's
He's getting like a big shirt. He'll just grow into it.
Yep.
Rubio's gonna let out. Sorry, Kyla.
Well, she's just like, wasn't he a lot smaller? A little,
Hey.
not too long ago?
Who's the kid?
Hey.
That's James. That's my son.
Raven's gonna smirk a little bit and then go, Rubio, what'd you do?
Did anyone expect? Never mind. I won't finish that sentence. That's fair.
Must be the effect.
He's gonna let out a big sigh and look over to Eldar and say, Eldar, do you have any
Yes.
type of explanation or inkling on what's going on with my son? Is this some type of hellish reaction?
He's gonna walk over to your son and kind of like go into his hair as he's noticing there's dust, and he puts it in between his fingers and rubs it, and you see this little dark gray ash fall, and he smells it. Asphalt. And he looks at you and snaps your finger, and from your soul comes your contract. And the contract turns and looks at him, and he starts reading it. And this is the first time Terry's getting confirmation about what she thought was right. And now, how Raven was mad before is probably 3 times worse at Rubio.
So much for happy queen, happy life, huh?
Listen, I have a good explanation I haven't been able to say yet. Just wait.
Well, Asmodeus, from this it seems like Asmodeus thinks you're being stupid. Section G, Article 513 states, if the sole user declares himself forfeit by making involuntary actions of life-risking choices, well, basically he's rapidly accelerating your son's life because he thinks you're gonna die.
Oh.
He wants your son, and yeah, you're a fucking monster, dude.
Ruby's gonna put up his hands and look around everyone and say, before everyone wants to tear me head off, and he looks out over his wife, especially you, I understand. I have one simple explanation from this, and it's from past experience. I see 2 options, and I am tired of losing my family. Option 1, we defeat Saphira, and because of this contract I've made, my son will have almost immortality and protection forever, making him an untouchable ruler of the Republic, guaranteeing that this continent stays the way it should, peaceful and kind and good. Second option, Saphira decimates us all, and at least then, when I go back to hell, my son will be there, and I will still have my family, and both of us will be okay. I spent 20 years down there. I understand how to make it a much better home than what's going to be left up top when Saphira takes over. All in all, my only goal since I've met all of yous, when we were Merlin's chosen, now to Murphy's Law, over years and years, family will always be my number one. Whether any of yous want to be in it or not, that's your choice. But my choice is protecting mine and looking out for my own, whether that means my soul be damned or not. Yes, I made the contract with Asmodeus again, but this guarantees the safety of my son. And that's all I care about. So, ridicule me if you must. But decisions are made, contracts were signed, and we've got a job to do. So let's do it!
Well, I mean, you're a grown-ass man. I don't really care what decisions you make, but I'd talk it over with the seething woman to your left.
I'm aware, Raven. This is a general speech for everybody. Explaining my stupidity, as you see.
That's my job.
Hey.
I have no words. Eldar! Hex him! Eldar is going to turn to you and smile, point his finger at you, and you feel your soul, not your body, your soul start to pierce. And as the cuts get deeper and deeper, your thoughts become Harry's.
What?
Is he trying to hurt? Like, is this an attack?
No.
Oh, so he's getting cut.
I was gonna say I would try to take some of that damage
Gotta
if I could see it
protect my
happening.
No, there's no damage. There's no damage.
Okay.
And
What
are
you
the
doing,
queen
Demi?
told Eldar to attack the king. Royal matters.
Oh, boy.
So you feel your soul start to get inscribed, and as the inscription finishes, you hear Terry's thoughts in your head.
Don't fuck up.
God.
I'm watching. If you put my boy in harm's way for some stupid action, I fucking swear. But anyway, Raven,
Yeah.
I heard you're going on a big adventure.
Uh-huh.
That's very exciting.
With Jim Jam.
Oh, you're a gem dragonborn. I heard you were extinct.
Guess the myth was deceiving. I'm just a little overwhelmed. There's a lot of, I feel, anger in the room just 5 seconds ago, and then it just kind of abated all of a sudden.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's gonna be a long trip.
there's a fucking great evil in the world, and I'm basically talking with a bunch of demigods, so I'm not trying to start a fight in Rogan's Tavern, but I want you guys to know I trust you all, except you fucking asshole. I trust all of you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Onyx,
Just give it
I
a
am
minute,
my
Jim Jam.
queen.
Just give it a
You
minute.
are my holy knight.
Am I being knighted right here, right now?
Oh, fuck yes.
Oh my god. I'll get down
Sir
on one knee,
Onyx.
If
hand her my sword, by all means.
This is all he's ever wanted.
And knight you.
I, Queen Terry, of the Republic of the Republic capital, hereby announce you the head knight taking the place of Rolo in his abandonment.
Oh shit.
Once returned from this adventure, you will be in charge of my armies. But there is something I have to ask of you.
As she hands back your sword.
You don't let him make rational decisions. You fucking beat him if he does. You have my permission. Mine is more than his.
Anybody that's married understands the wife is the boss.
Yes,
like
my
we
queen.
get it, Brad.
Yes,
I
my
know.
queen.
I mean, I know.
Ruby's gonna look over at Eldar and say, define rash. What does the contract say in definition?
Oh, dude, this is not the dude.
Putting yourself
dude.
in harm's way that isn't going up against Saphira is rash.
You're
You're going into a fucking goblin cave, my king. That's pretty rash. You have a fucking army and you're going yourself.
I can't pose a threat, but I understand now. So, if something were to be able to kill me in the moment, that would count against my contract.
If it's not Saphira, yes.
But if I am easily capable of killing it, would that still breach the contract?
If there is any chance a fucking spider, a tiny little house spider, that causes you threat and you don't go away or eliminate it immediately, the contract will have consequences. The next is you. Cosmetic consequences.
Right, whatever that means. Alright, well, I'll watch my step as they say. Why do you think I'm bringing in Onyx? That man could fight an army and most likely survive.
Bringing in Onyx.
He's a battering ram.
Excuse me, Knight Onyx. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Sir Onyx.
Sir Onyx, I'll respect it.
What?
Yeah, I was just like,
No, you first.
okay. I'm just Onyx is just holding his sword, speechless. Like, oh my god.
I did
You
it.
all have quests ahead of you.
Holy shit.
I am proud of where you have come. I am going to assist Bull with talking to the Fire Elder. He's not being very kind of leaving his volcano.
Tell him some Raven says hi.
I will.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna put his arm around Jim Jam and go, this is getting really heavy. Let's walk outside.
Yeah,
I thought you were
no,
coming with us.
I'm feeling a little out of my depth. Let's go.
Eldarian's going with you.
Eldarian's going. God damn it. Right.
Soul
I'm going-
Elder is going somewhere else.
My liege, right before we leave, I'd like to make a pit stop, grab some potions.
I have some potions to acquire as well.
As Raven and Jim go to exit, Kailu's just going to be like, "Give your dragon my affection."
Sure. I mean, you can give him. I mean, if you want, talk to him, you can. I mean, he only speaks Draconic though.
Oh well, that's okay. I understand animals perfectly. It's a druid thing.
Hey, that'll do it.
I just broke my favorite pen.
Oh no!
Oh, that's tragic.
So close.
Stilo Kaz.
I know I don't have any healing potions, so that'll probably be pretty high up on the
agenda for
the
you.
list, the agenda.
That's probably
some
a good
basic
idea.
supplies.
I don't have any potions either, but I am a massive load of hit points.
Stay tuned for a shopping episode next week.
If there's some money left over, maybe a
guys should
nice
have
like trinket or
potions in the
two.
bag of holding.
No,
We're not
really.
really. We don't
really.
all have the bag to eat anyways.
Yeah, we're separating big time anyways, even if that was the case. Yeah, but
That'd be so funny if we each had like a communal bag of holding, so you just like drop something.
Yeah.
in
oh,
and
the
it'll,
knapsack
like,
or whatever it's
remove it.
called. There is something
Yeah.
written for that, which is cool.
Yeah.
Luckily, I do have some heals, but not a lot of heals. So
So as the party ventures off each to collect potions from the local shops, I did have to walk away because my dog was barking.
Oh, no.
Kars and Kailu, are you also going to grab supplies, or are you heading out?
I mean, I'm fairly sure I have all the supplies that I would need. Do you need to buy anything?
I'll double check the good old bag of holding on my phone.
Do you need to get arrows too, Jim, or are you good on those?
yeah, just some basic supplies. Maybe get a few arrows, maybe get some healing potions, that sort of thing. You got, tent. I got a tent. Do you have? You're not wearing a lot on you right now.
No, I got a bedroll, but that's basically all I got.
Yeah, maybe just some basic supplies. Food. I don't have. I was coming into town. I packed a
Food's a
million
good idea.
pounds.
And ale.
That'll do it too.
Well, you won't have the bag, so you're gonna have to carry that ale everywhere you go. It's gonna be loud, sloshing around.
Crazy.
Might have to go a little sober for this one, so it doesn't give your position.
Shut your mouth.
I'm just saying, it'll be sloshing, loud. What if?
I can get multiple water skins and put them in Charlotte's saddlebags. So whatever.
Hey, Raven, here. And I'll pull out the keg. I'm not gonna drink while I'm gone. Do you want the keg or do you want water skins?
You know what? This is gonna hurt me, but I probably shouldn't carry. We should probably only drink if we're in a tavern. So that's probably the smartest decision.
I'm
You
very
actually
proud of
get
your
me.
self-restraint.
She's proud of you. Just take it as it is. That's fine.
Yeah, well, some people say they're proud of me. Some people never show their appreciation. Some people never say it.
Are you
He's looking at when he says that, Cars?
Are you referring to me?
No, I would know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Raven, I called you my brother about 30 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, right. Love you too.
Yeah. No.
Damn it.
No.
Now where are you down?
You almost got a hug earlier. Almost.
As they walk out to go get supplies, he's gonna look at the Drake and go, "Svano Rerux," and then walk away.
What did you just say? Fine what?
Svano Rerux. It's how are you in Draconic.
Oh, he's prepared.
I'm gonna climb up on my Drake, and we're walking. I'll just take it with me. I don't want it to be too far away from me.
Oh, you are getting loads of people staring at you. In fact, Raven hears a kid just like in the mere distance, kind of a bunch of them peering out. Those are the heroes. We know that one. He was there during the battle. As they're pointing directly towards Raven as they travel to the store. Onyx and Rubio kind of get a similar effect as a lot of the townsfolk are kind of looking at Rubio as their king and Onyx as a new knight who's benighted, and your back is probably lifted up more straight in posture if it could get any straighter.
This kid that said that doesn't by chance have red curly hair and white face paint, does he?
No, it's not tomfoolery.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
So with that, Kars and Kailu, how do you guys make your way there? Do you stop to get supplies, or do you simply just head on to the closest tree?
Well, if he needs supplies, then we can go get supplies. But Kailu is good to go already.
I have poisons. I don't have potions, meaning if you go down, I have no way of getting you back up.
Well, I have a supreme healing.
Oh.
And I don't tend to go down quite that often. I don't think.
It's because you normally have me, Onyx, and Raven. If we get swarmed, I can't always protect you. And I'm not saying you need it. I'm just saying circumstances are going to be different.
This is true. I suppose a couple more wouldn't hurt.
Let's get a few more, and then I'm ready. I'm following you,
Okay.
remember?
Well, there's a first time for everything.
So,
and I guess we're gonna go off and go get some potions of our own.
I guess one after another, I'd say that Raven and Jim Jam walk into the general store first, knowing this is where to buy potions. A really nice looking half elf is standing there, different from who was here before. You recognize that Christina Pony was the one who had the shop, but sadly possibly died during the Great War that you had. So a new person has taken her place in the tavern. Very nice, long, kind of knotted hair with a black dress underneath that go all the way down to her feet. Tavern's the same as before. Beautiful wooden walls with tons of shelves of different potions, food, equipment, toolkits, and all sorts of goodies. As Raven and Jim Jam walk in, it's not a minute later till Rubio and Onyx walk in, and not a second later till Kars and Kailu walk in.
Nope.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh, yo, thank you for the raid.
Funny seeing y'all here.
I haven't seen you guys in forever.
Yeah, it's been a hot second, literally.
It's been so long.
Who are you?
Oh my gosh.
Memories.
It seems we probably all could have left together. This is a little awkward, don't you think?
It's only as awkward as you make it.
I'm trying to make it awkward, apparently, Onyx. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. I just need potions.
Kailu ignores all of them and just starts trying to buy potions.
Yeah.
So what
What you got in
potions are you looking for? There are health potions from just the basic to supreme. You have potions of jumping, potions of haste. You see a really cool one that pierces your eyes as it's a golden lid with Hill Giant Strength Potion. On the left-hand side of the aisles, you see another aisle where there's arrows of all sorts from fire, ice, and maybe even a harpoon arrow, all from different ranges of prices of silver. Going forth, there are toolkits from lock picks to trap disarmings. You have some food varieties, from ration packs to water skins to little tiny flasks. Let's go with Kailu first. Or actually, Raven raised his hand. Raven.
No, I was just saying that I want that potion.
The giant strength.
Great potion, yeah.
What potions are you and Kars looking for?
Just infatuated with it.
Well, Kailu only
Oh,
is
never mind.
looking
I don't
for like healing potions.
You see a variety of them. Cheaper into the greater healing potions, which are about 5 gold apiece.
5?
For the basic?
That's cheap as shit. Grab a bunch of those.
That's
Well,
that's where I'm at.
Like
How many
all
are
this
there?
stock.
You guys have done amazing work for this land. They are thriving right now.
Oh,
Got that
we're
heal-
getting merchant
Yo,
discounts.
just
All of
got
his
that,
stock.
got that 90% off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right.
How about
yeah,
free?
no, absolutely. As many
Question a good
as
thing.
I'll take like
You
you.
take
okay,
half his
so
stock, but we'll take the other half.
Run, I'm going to message you over Discord so we're not talking over everybody.
Okay,
I feel okay. Well, she definitely wants to take at least like 4 or 5. How big is his stock?
Oh no, for the greater healing potions, there is a huge fucking stock of them. when you look at the Supreme Healing Potions, there's about 5 to 6 with a basic price of what they would be.
Okay.
You're looking at like 80 to 90 gold per, and then basic healing potions you have similar price where it's like 3 gold and only 11 in stock. For some reason, they are fucking heavily stocked for greater healing. You look around and certain potions and certain stocks that are just over the top with.
Okay, well, I already currently have a Supreme, so I'll take 2 Supreme, like 5 greater, and I don't know, like what, 2 regular, I guess?
Yeah, 2's good.
Okay. Is that all you're shopping for, you guys? For the 2 of you?
They'll take a haste potion.
No momento.
Does he only have one of those?
Haste? There are 3 haste potions.
Oh, good.
I meant to say I'll take 3. No, I'm just kidding. Don't let that
kill him.
Get attacked 3 times with a haste potion. You know how much divine smite that is?
I think all of us can attack 3 times with a haste potion, and, you know.
I can just attack 3 times in general, man.
Because I got.
Yeah, you can attack like 8 times.
No, I can attack 5 times. Because I'm dual wielding now.
Ooh, okay.
I'm perfectly fine with just summoning something to do the hitting for me, thanks.
I mean, I can do that too, and then have 6 attacks.
Jesus
oh my
Christ.
god.
Well, there's enough to go around apparently, so
Mid-maxing.
Action economy.
Kailu and Cars will
And my
take,
Griffin.
Team 2K will take the potions we mentioned in the 1 haste.
Okay,
Brandon's
so
like losing his mind.
With your potions of healing, it comes to a total of close to 210 gold, and with the haste potion on top of it, you are adding another 2,500 gold. So you're looking at
2610?
2610. No,
2710. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why anybody trusted me.
I don't know. You're
Literally
the
has
first one to set a
facility for
number.
numbers, but
Anywho,
okay.
Cars will immediately pull out some of the party fund, put that down. Either half and half or whatever. We'll figure it out.
Well, I can cover the 200?
No. I have the fee. I mean, how do you... What potions do you want in your bag? Obviously, I'll take a few of them.
Oh, just the I could take one more of the 1 Supreme Healing and like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of the greater?
Deal. Sounds good.
And as you two are handing in the gold and separating the potions, Raven and Jim Jam walk through the aisles, picking out what they need. What do you guys need?
So, if I heard you correctly, potions of haste are 2,500.
Yep.
Healing potions are pretty cheap overall.
Yes.
I am interested in, though, you said there's like different types of arrows. That sounds right up my alley. What kind of arrows are there?
Bless you.
Bless you.
So there are fire arrows. You see a grappling arrow and 1 frost arrow.
Are there like prices or anything? Is there like a
Yeah,
little
so
price
basic
tag?
arrows, like a bundle of arrows, you're looking at about 12 for the quiver. So a gold for 12 arrows, and then each of the other arrows range. So the fires are about 10 gold per. There's only 4 of them. The grappling, there is 1 and it's 30, and the ice arrow is 55.
4 fire, 1 grapple. Just throw those. I assume there's like a nice little bin that I'm carrying.
Nice little basket.
Raven's
1
pushing the
ice.
shopping cart for you.
Yeah, just tossing stuff in. We're gonna get food, so like just Doritos and all that stuff. We're just putting
Yeah.
we need
On the
road
arm and
packs.
the shells, just pulling it all down.
Is this a bachelor chick? What's going on? Don't forget the Coronas, bro.
We'll get some rations and stuff in there. Is there any other like not even necessarily magical stuff, but I always what are they called? Caltrips and stuff like that.
Caltrops?
Yeah, caltrops. Yeah.
Oh, you mean metal D4s?
Yeah, the metal D4. I'll probably put a couple bags of like ball bearings in there, some caltrips. If they have any like little like explosives or anything like that, that's always fun.
Couple barrels of gunpowder.
Oh God.
No.
They
Basic
do
stuff.
have a black powder grenade there. It is
Ooh, how much-
5,000 gold.
Ooh, that is expensive. Would I know what it does?
No, we actually roll history.
I'm not good at that, but I'll roll it.
Better than
Nat 1.
Nat 1. It goes boom.
Just forget more history.
All right. We'll put this in the maybe pile. What do you think? I mean, it's expensive. It's half our bucket, but
Look at the price tag, and I go, I don't think you'll need that. I don't see a situation you'll.
But that's the thing. You always don't think you need it until you got it, and then you think of a way to use it. You know what I'm
Do you
saying?
want a device that creates a lot of smoke? I got this. Still in my inventory. I got this. Where is it? Smoke device. That's what we named it.
Smoke device.
It creates a lot of smoke.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, smoke device could be fun. Or big boom, as I'm like kind of tossing it hand to hand, like big boom.
Yes, but free. Half your allowance.
All right, I guess I'll free smoke device. Throw that in the car.
What do you think about like? I wonder if there's like a bag of never-ending rope, or like dust of tracelessness here. I don't need it, but you might.
See, that's the problem. When you have dust of traceless, it's hard to remember where you put it because usually, there's no trace of it left. Ha ha!
Raven's seriously thinking about it now. He's like, whoa.
So deep. Do y'all know how many healing and what kind of healing potions do you want?
I don't.
I think
use them.
Well, I don't have any. I do have some heals.
Definitely get you some.
Kind of gotta force feed Raven some potions. Sometimes.
Well, it's gonna be 3 of us, so maybe we'll get, I don't know, enough for a couple each, and then we'll get a little less each gradient up.
Sounds good to me.
So maybe, what is it? There's 3 of us. 4 regular, 6 of whatever the next one is, and then 3 of the Supreme. How much would that run us?
Pause while the DM does math.
Sorry,
with the arrows and the potions, right?
Yeah, where are we at right now? So I'm writing some of it down.
Math is hard.
Dude.
So it would be 12 common healing potions, 6 greater, 3 supreme. If that's the gradient that they go up by.
Well, there's only 2 of us. It's just me and you on our journey.
Oh, I thought Rubio was coming with us.
They will meet up with you on the way there.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. We're going to deal with some goblins first.
Yeah, we got a bit of a hike.
Trip. It's a wrap. We're gonna meet. We got the Griffin.
So
in
with
and
all those, with the
teleporting.
potions and the arrows, and you're looking at. I could be butchering this, but I'm pretty sure this is the right number. 413 gold. 2 plus 6 plus that plus the 50, 40. No, that's 200. 296 gold.
209. That's it. 296.
I believe so.
All right.
I'm just gonna trust my math right now. I'm not gonna watch that.
I put the coins on the counter. I'm looking back at the grenade. Do you want some haste potions or?
I would be a fairly deadly weapon with a haste potion.
All right, we'll add 2 haste potions on there.
Only 3. That's all.
So you take the rest.
Are we splitting into 3s? Are we splitting into 3s?
Yeah, 3
for now.
Oh, I'll just take.
Yeah,
I'll just take one, then
yeah,
leave
just
another
take
one for
we'll
them.
figure out whoever needs it in the moment can have it.
2,500 gold.
Is there any other cool-looking gizmos, gadgets, magical thingies around here?
You see random stuff. Actually, roll me perception.
Ooh,
Does he need to?
Does he need to?
Well, there's just a bunch of.
28.
It's like one of those gas stations.
Did you roll a 4?
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
I have a plus 14 to perception.
So
Yeah,
as,
Jesus.
as you it's kind of like a gas station you see along a long journey road down a highway, just random stuff everywhere that doesn't belong. The biggest thing that piques your brain is a broomstick above your head that's priced at 5,000 gold for some reason.
Hey, what's this? What's the deal with the broomstick up here?
Do you want to really know? You're talking to me about something?
Yeah. Do they not normally talk?
No one, everyone's so sad about Katharina, and I understand why, but that is Baba Yaga's broom.
What does that mean in this context?
Well,
I mean, I'm intrigued. Sell it to me.
Baba Yaga is this very powerful creature, and when she wasn't being driven around by her home, she would have this broomstick, and the broomstick and the house have some sort of connection. So you can draw power from the house through the broomstick, and also the ability to go fast and fly.
All right, I could be down with that.
You heard of Baba Yaga's prison, right?
No, pretend I know nothing about it.
It's a long story.
I'll tell you about it later.
Is this person actively looking for their broom, or is this kind of like a?
They're not really able to. There's a whole prison after them.
Oh yeah, you know what? I look at Raven. I'm like, do you want? We could share a broom.
What's the weight limit on the broom?
I'm imagining two dragonborns on a broom ring.
Just one holding like clutch, the other one is.
You can barely fucking see this twig between two sets of meaty thighs. Like,
if it's a regular,
meaty.
If it's a regular broom,
extra meaty.
If it's a regular broom of flying, is what you're using. You're just flavoring it.
No. I'm flavoring it, but
You're poking me in the back. Stop.
Stop it! Be your dagger. Why is your Drake jealous and looking at us from the ground?
Just happy to see you.
Clearly has a Drake. What's this broom do?
No, you'd be fine because if it's Baba Yaga, who's technically a large creature.
All right.
So are they.
You would be able to ride it. Not both of you, but you would be able to ride it.
It's up to you, my friend. We can either get that or the grenade.
My God.
Grenade. You know, that's the thing. That's a one and done. It's kind of it's fun, but if we could fly on a broom, that's kind of sick all the time. I'm being honest.
Fly on your Drake
Can your companion fly?
By itself, but when I get on it, it can only act like basically like a horse.
Oh.
Which is kind of a buzzkill. I have to eventually, once I get old enough, it'll get bigger and I'll be able to ride on it.
You know what? I got a surprise for you. If you want to fly on the broom, you can fly on the broom, and then Raven's gonna walk outside as you're buying all this. Brad, listen carefully, and you're gonna hear Raven whistle.
You hear kind of whooshing come from the sky,
and that's all you need to know until you get outside.
Well, the sound of galloping would also hit as it hits down on the stone pavement.
We still got like a ton of money left over too.
You hear Raven go, "Windraiser, hey buddy."
All right, I'll get all the stuff packaged up. You know, I have the broom over my shoulder, walk outside. What am I greeted with as I walk outside?
Raven and his hippogriff.
Oh,
chickens.
As you're being greeted by this hippogriff, Onyx and Rubio walking down the aisles, what are you guys getting?
Potion of haste.
A headache.
2 supremes, 4 graders, 8 normal.
So now, Ryan, we could probably cut our trip in half if we could both fly.
True.
Did you say potion of haste? Do you mean potion of speed, but you're just calling it potion of haste?
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
game.
we're on the same page.
I play a lot. I've been so into that. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure. Are there? Yeah, if there's one left, I'm just gonna leave it to Onyx.
It's the speed potion. Yeah, your total comes up to close to, or exactly 2710.
Timing, potion of fall.
Yeah, if you need anything, Rubio, gotcha.
You see Rubio just like feverishly rummaging through his backpack because he has so much shit. There's not like heavy stuff, just a lot of small shit. And he's going through it. He's like counting what potions he has and what he needs. He'll look back up at the counter and he says, "Do you have any potions of falling, feather falling, that type of thing?"
Sadly, no. There was a very weird-looking rabbit that came in here not too long ago. He bought a lot of those.
Rubio grips the counter like white knuckle and like, fucking rabbit boy. I mean, don't worry about that. I've got one more. I just wanted
Was
more
I
of
not
them.
supposed to serve him, my liege? I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's a long story, but you did nothing wrong. All you did was improve the Republic's economy, and that's all your job is to do as a shopkeeper.
He went to the maps as well.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. I pull out both my.
Oh God!
I'm joking.
Decapitate.
He bought,
I'm a knight now.
A map of the Great Republic. Not the Great Republic, the Great Empire.
Twinsies. He'll look at his bag one more time and say, do you have any extra potions of superior healing grade?
Only what's on the shelf, my dear.
I turn around and have a quick look, make sure they're still in stock.
I'm gonna give you half of the.
Yeah, he
actually,
got them.
I got a bunch.
You got a bunch? Okay. I got like one of each grade right now.
I'll give you 3 Supremes.
Bet. Do you just like stop me as I'm like looking
Oh,
for
There you go. Yeah, 3 Supremes. We'll give you
perfect
3 graders and 8
So many
normal ones.
Jesus. Rubio's like just struggling to hold them in. He's like one by one putting them in his bag. He says, "You're so kind. How did you get all these potions?"
Money.
Like struggling.
Lots of money.
I guess our travels have been quite fruitful. We worked hard for it, and he'll give you a wink.
Wait, what's that mean?
Everybody winking at everybody this episode.
That's a lot
Also,
Cheeky bastards we be.
yeah, like when you stole from that church.
Ixnay on the church nay.
No, it's not a real church. It was desecrated ground.
Exactly.
Don't want to shopkeep.
He still
Doesn't count.
stole tidings from a church, regardless.
Not really a place of worship. It's not good.
I don't worship any of the ninnies above us, so I do not care.
Actually, I think they're on the same level as us.
Are we all good?
Got all the potions we need. Everyone then kind of meets outside
that's all I
as
needed.
Raven's introducing his hippogriff to Jim. I want to call you by your name, but Jim Jam is just so
Jim Jam's the best.
So he's showing his hippogriff to Jim Jam, just kind of explaining how he got it from the Zuskia farm they had found. And from here, you all got your stuff, knowing where you have to go. This is your parting ways for who knows how long. What do you do?
I'd like to shake Cars and Raven's hands in that, manly forearm shake. Till we meet again, hopefully in the Empire.
I'll do the same.
I'll walk over to Jim, give him a pat on the shoulder, be like, Jim, please don't let him have ideas. Or
I mean, I'll try. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop him from having ideas.
it's pretty easy.
It's
Say,
all good. I
doesn't
don't
get
have
me,
many
like-
of those anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's just like there's a modem sound as he's like picking his nose or something in the background. I was like, all right, I get it.
It's like real bad dial-up.
yeah.
When Rubio's shaking Car's hand, he'll say, "Hope after my explanation you understand what done has been done, but I won't judge you for judging me. Just know, I don't have any ill will against any of you. With that, good luck."
He like stumbles on his words because he so badly wants to be crude, and I feel like you could probably tell because like of the like dilation changing in his eyes as he's like
Emotions passing over the face.
Yeah, and then he's your daughter's probably in the safer hands here. And no, I don't understand your decision. But I don't hold a grudge. Bring Onyx back.
Currently, Onyx is the only family coming with me, and I will bring him back, I promise you this.
I will say, No hostility. His charisma's too low to like actually be deceptive. There's no hostility.
Yeah.
I will finally go with the Kailu. Just respectfully bow my head and safe travels. I know you don't like it, but safe travels, my princess.
I knew it was coming.
Princess.
You are. You're gonna have to accept that.
Raven literally just goes, "Bye,
We'll come
girl."
back to that. Onyx,
That's
do
not
me a
right.
favor.
Mm.
Please make sure my father doesn't die. And also that he maybe doesn't murder creatures for no reason.
I think the one we have to worry about doing that is going to the Empire. So,
That's fair.
I would be offended.
but don't worry, he well, don't worry. Your dad, he'll come home with or without me. I'll make sure of that.
Well,
I'll make both
if
those
it's any
promises for
consolation,
myself.
I hope it's with you.
Yeah, that is my hope too.
A lot of goody two shoesness going on in that corner.
He is my king. I don't know why it's so hard to grasp.
I'll walk up to Kylo and say, I'll make those promises myself. Just stay safe, and I'm sorry I did some stupid shit.
Okay.
Oh, well. Sometimes we can't all make good choices all the time. I've certainly made some questionable ones myself in the past, so just try to keep each other safe. I'd appreciate it.
I promise I won't do any needless goblin killing unless they harm Onyx in any way. Then they can die.
I suppose that's going to have to be good enough.
That's the best I can do.
I just looked at everybody's face. They're like, "Yeah, okay."
I will. No. Well, it's because you when you did that. I think me and Austin were gonna say something, but like we didn't want to like interrupt you. And then you like you moved on immediately. So I was like, okay, cool. Okay, we're good. We're gonna skip over that. All I was gonna say is Cars was probably gonna just slip you a dagger in your hand when you did this, between your like gauntlet.
Someone's poking me. Oh, that's weird.
It was like you won't have
Happy
my
to see you.
sword, but you'll have something of mine at least. Like a very subtle, like you can do it.
Keep that dagger forever.
If is everyone else, I'm gonna go up to Raven. If everyone else is good.
I've got one more thing to say to Kylie when I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Once the chit chat dies down, I'll be like, Kylie, I'm really sorry about the lack of trust I showed the other night. I just never had a little sister, and I'm not sure how to act. I just didn't want you getting in trouble or hurt in any ways.
I appreciate that.
No, she doesn't.
And I can understand where you're coming from. But, well, since we're all adults here, I do plan on actually pursuing a relationship with Dante. I hope you know that. And you can't...
Over my body! No, I'm joking.
Oh my God.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
I do not care.
You can't
I walk
police
away.
that. And if you do try to police that in the future, I will beat you. I will turn into a bear and I will absolutely tear your throat out. It'll happen.
Right. Noted. And he'll pull you into a big hug.
She's gonna hug it back. Absolutely.
Yeah, Raven will make
I
his
will
rounds.
kill you if you don't let me get my
The drama llamas over here.
I'm
Jesus.
trying to get laid.
Raven will walk
Big
up
fat
and
llama llama.
kind of like little brother side hug Cars and like little noogie, and then get up there. He'll walk over to Kylo, just kind of open his arms and give her a hug. He'll walk over to Onyx and like doop. And then he'll walk over to Rubio and go, "You be safe, alright? Don't do anything dumb."
And he looks back at him and smiles and say, "Don't do anything facetious."
Right. And then Raven's gonna grab both sides of Rubio's face and just kiss him on the forehead.
Oh, these guys are so cute.
Why does that burn?
Scratch me.
Sorry.
Just like traces of acid.
And Jim's just like,
Thanks, big guy.
lots of
Jim's
stuff
like,
happening.
Glad I got
Eldarian is also in
A lot of interpersonal stuff going on.
What a
We've never really
broken
been
family.
separated for long periods of time, so we're all
Yeah.
kind of dealing with it in our own way.
It's true. It's a fucking, cluster over here.
Anxious attachment styles.
Before they get too ahead of themselves, Kailu's probably going to be like, Jim, I don't think you're capable, but I do wish you luck dealing with Raven. It's an experience the first time.
I think he's gonna be a-okay. I think he's look at him. Just gonna look over.
When he went for a camp, he impaled a lady while all of us were sleeping. So maybe don't think it's going to be that great.
He means well. He really does mean well.
There probably won't be that many ladies where we're going. At least, while we're traveling there, I don't know about when we get there. I guess there would be a lot of ladies, but we'll come to that lady when we get to it.
Itemized receipt, sir.
I just throw him the receipt from the general store.
This isn't itemized.
It says 500 gold
Oh,
for
man.
pleasurable experiences. What does that mean?
Just
For
fun.
fire.
Just joking around.
You spent 500 on a joke. Okay.
This is a good joke.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody. Before it gets awkward.
Too late.
Yeah. Raven.
Yeah.
Just real quick. We've actually never been apart this whole time.
It's true.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I know you're not gonna die. I know that better than anyone else
I'm
here.
too dumb to die.
No, you're just too angry to die.
Yep.
I said it to someone else, as he looks over to Kailu, but then it's awkward. That skull that I gave you.
Yeah.
If you lose it, I'll find you. Find it. If you're lost, I'll find you. Either way, the spirits will bring us together again.
Love you,
Yes.
man.
As you do that, he puts his hands up like the same way he did this morning, like when he gut punched you.
Yes.
Bring it in.
Do it again.
Yeah, so he's gonna walk up and put his forehead on your forehead, and then kind of do a hug.
And then Raven's gonna be awkward and bring him all the way in and pick him up off his feet and twirl.
Awesome. Raven RKOs. No shit.
They're so cute together.
RKO.
Too tight.
Graham's like, what did I get myself into?
Party.
That's it. Yeah, it's good for me.
The party then separates, making their ways to the gates, and all parting ways. The first people to go are Kailu and Kars. As Kailu places her hand on the biggest tree she sees, you see it split open with a green-violet magic aura kind of appearing, and both of them walk in and exiting out into the Void's forest. Both Raven and Jim Jam, and then Onyx, Rubio, and Eldarian separate on their own ways south. And this is where south. This is where we end tonight's episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And thank you so much, Run DMG, for joining us this session. It had been such an honor to host you, and I'm excited for next
Thank
session
you.
to continue this journey.
Love a good RP episode, too.
News straight from the Tiltify. We have just passed $18,000.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Everyone's excited about that.
Yes.
I don't know. The Kevin Smith, he just touched her.
And we are going to...
He's tired. I picked him up. He's napping.
I've got a D&D session that only has 5 viewers, so we're going to pop in
We
there
are
and
going to
show
go
some love.
raid them.
Let's do it. Let's rate him.
But never, ever forget to embrace insanity. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We are Beards and Barbarians, and have a great fucking weekend.
Get ready to raid.
Let's go raid.
Voices.
Mhm.
I hear the
10,
voices.
9,
I
7,
TikTok.
6, 5, 4,
2, 1.
3, 2.
Oh my god, you can't
What?
count it. It's been lying.
Shazam!
It was in character. I knew it.